Welcome to Awesome Talk Season 3, Episode 8 on Apples!
Jesus fucking, that's the intro that you just heard, so there you go. You just take your time there.
It's muted! What do you want me to do?
Apparently it's obviously not. Where's the volume? Just turn it up.
Alright,
so
I guess that's happening. That was weird.
So yeah, there's your intro again.
Awesome Talk Season 3, Episode 8.
Every time you say that, music plays.
Yeah.
But you can just never say the name of the show.
I can't escape.
All over again.
I walk down the street and the music starts playing from the sky. Yeah.
Just Andrew screaming behind you.
Actually.
That was Andrew sang. Well, we sang it together, but he took the lead.
Oh, I absolutely love that shit.
Rick harmonized.
I don't know if you could tell, but he's got the voice of an angel.
Yeah. A dying angel being raped in the anus. Although I will say at the very end where it goes, "That's fucking awesome!" That's that man right there.
So it's September 23rd.
It's funny because that sounds like you.
Yeah, well.
No.
It's because Rick wants to be
through his voice.
Sounding like me.
Yeah,
Wants to be sounding? That's good grammar.
Oh, I know why it happened. Because
Who
I have it
cares?
on in 2 places at once.
Well, that's
because I'm a jerk off.
You're a dumb fuck.
Okay, well, whatever balls.
Moving right along.
All right, so I'm getting down to business now.
Down
right?
to brass tacks.
So this is Awesome Talk Season 3, Episode 8 on
Again.
September 23rd, 2014. And are you kidding
Oh,
me?
Jesus Christ.
It's obviously not muted past me.
Fucked up Inception type situation.
We're
3 levels
We're
deep right now.
watching
It's a show.
ourselves fucking
Show within a show within a show within a beer.
It's a show within a show.
wrapped in a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Are we on the air?
We are on the air
Okay,
right now.
we haven't been saying anything.
You
We actually have been
It's like
for about
30
2
seconds
weeks.
behind or something.
We're all
All
asleep
right,
in
delay.
another room right now,
Yeah.
dreaming all this.
We're on a delay in case we curse, even though we can't.
It doesn't matter.
If
There's
you
no-
look at my screen, that's where we're at.
This is
Yeah,
for
or
adults.
the wall.
Yeah, we got that
works.
there, we got that
Fuck
there,
your
none of which
wall.
any
I know,
of
the
you
wall
fuckers
gets all
can
screwy.
see. You're all
But
screwed.
hey, hot teams in the chat. What's up,
What
buddy?
up, hot team?
So here we are.
Here
we
we
have
be.
a fucking
Us.
wacky show. Ryan is MIA. No idea where the fuck that motherfucker went. Like
We
he's just
think he's locked out and hasn't figured out the doorbell. Just call us, Ryan.
he's like
At
banging his head against the wall
least sobbing
downstairs.
uncontrollably.
Yeah, sobbing into his mangina.
Yes.
So-
If you could hear us, Ryan, just call or text with your cellular phone. We
Yeah.
miss you.
And weep into the line. All right, well, whatever. So, anyways,
Words.
The Mac is reliable.
tonight
That's true.
we have some
That's why
stuff going.
We got some shit.
laggy.
Okay.
We have some stuff.
First
and we
off-
have some things.
Live at the bar, I want to welcome stand-up comedian Mike Sgroi.
Hey, all right.
Guys, applaud yourself.
I'm here.
Thank you
and,
for being here.
My
We'll
pleasure.
also
This
be
is
at the live show.
the live show. Looking forward to it. November
15th.
15th.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's a fundraiser.
That's right.
And you were telling me about that. It's important to get the word out about that. We're raising money to defeat Lyme disease permanently forever.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's what
Yeah,
we
we're
want to
going
do.
to
Shit
buy
out of it.
horses and giant justing spears and actually defeat it.
Yeah, right.
All
In
of that is
battle.
true.
Holding up
Asbury
like a big green shield.
We'll have
With
a little
cake
drummer
and
boy in the
blazing
front
across
Nice.
the front.
to rally the troops.
Actually, one guy will be dressed like a giant tick. So
Please,
Yeah.
all
Jazz
of
him
them.
off.
Look,
We're
listen.
gonna
Not
get
just
beat
one.
We're just gonna kill him in effigy.
I was just gonna say the cartoon,
the cartoon
the
tick.
most
Oh,
offensive fucking cartoon ever.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
I'm hurt.
Ever.
Offensive?
More offensive than anything.
I gotta go back and watch it.
Even when the fucking Looney Tunes were doing blackface, the
Yeah,
tick
that's
is more
right.
offensive than
Tick.
that.
Yeah.
More offensive than that.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Had to say it.
I had to say
I had
it.
to say it.
You heard it here
Had to get
first.
that off your chest, man. I'm glad.
So,
I'm glad. Sharing
um,
is caring.
Also tonight, we will be airing part 2 of the roundtable that we held right here with Brian Dooley
Oh, Brian
of
Dooley.
Shrunken Head Studios. Okay.
Alright.
It was an incredible night.
That was a great night. He came here and got good and liquored up with us and had a good conversation, so that's good.
I still regret leaving that early. Thank you,
Well,
day
you
job.
are an asshole.
Well, yeah. Responsible asshole, but yeah.
Well,
Very good.
I don't know about that.
I do. I go to work every day, so fuck you. That counts as responsible in America.
Maybe this is your job.
Maybe shut up.
Yeah. Oh, he's right.
No, I don't
Yeah.
consider this a
All
job.
right,
Because once you consider it a job, then it's downhill from there. And
What-
this is way
what
too
do you-
much fun to consider a
Where
job.
do you work?
No.
No.
Okay. Perfect.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Tell from the red shirt.
He's the manager.
The bacon grease and the
Target.
shame.
I
is
had
this side
Wendy's
of-
yesterday. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's the red side.
Yeah?
Man.
Yeah, it's the fucking red side. Get over
We're
it.
keeping it real,
You
bitches.
missed the memo, John.
Way to go, John.
Sorry.
Jesus
Wendy's now,
Christ.
they redid a Wendy's in my hometown of Brick, and it's all like state of the art, classy looking now.
Yeah.
Like
I've been to
iPads
one of the-
everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
like
fireplace
couches,
inside it now.
and yeah, it's
Yep.
all
There's
different now.
couches in a fireplace?
Yeah.
Fuck, I might go eat there.
Classy.
Yeah,
You,
What?
see,
the new
people
sign.
go
I like
to
the
the
new sign.
Wendy's couches to look for change.
I like
Yeah.
the new sign.
Yeah, but
And you can go buy
Those, like,
another
old French
JBCB,
fries,
you know,
you
you get
know.
the change.
when you go to
right.
Wendy's, they say, "Would you like to eat in the dining room?"
Yeah.
Would you
Would
like
you
the
like to
dining
eat
room,
in
the
our
ball
parlor?
pit, or the
What
couch?
is the thing?
It's the French guys.
Would you like to be killed by the candlestick?
Yeah.
Right.
Or that guy who jumps over the candlestick. What's his name?
Oh, Jack
Or
Campbell.
Super
Jack-
Dick.
Jack
Oh,
Campbell.
yeah.
Don't
Jack
say
be quick.
candle.
Super
I
Dick?
said Jack Horner.
Jack
Wrong
Horner.
one. He sat in a corner.
Jack
Yeah.
Nimble?
Yeah.
Eating
Jack
his
B.
curves
Horner.
away. No, that was Mary.
Mary Catherine Gallagher.
One day someone
Mary
will get my
Catherine Gallagher.
Freakazoid
Yeah.
references.
Marry your mom's a whore. How about that? So, also,
Words.
delete, control, shift, power.
Yes.
We're going to play a music video by them at the end of the night. It's our buddy James Gustin's band, and it's a very serious message. It goes out to a friend of his that he lost, and this little interview with him before that, too. So we're playing that at the end of the night. So, James, if you're out there and you're listening, James is a farmer out in Colorado.
Really?
And he actually called in here and did an interview with us about
What it's like to work on a GMO farm.
to work on a GMO farm.
And GMO farm.
And
Yeah,
he
and
was
he-
It's
totally
so
switched out.
terrifying.
He was totally open about it. And not only was he open about it, but after that interview aired, the farm he works on went back to organic and got the GMOs out.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
awesome.
take 8 years to get it all out of the ground.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
That
That's
is
what we call
amazing.
changing the world.
Changing the world.
Right here. One farm at
James
a
in the
time.
world.
James in the world.
But the crazy part is the GMO seeds are patented, so like they'll sue you if you use their seeds.
That's right.
So
They'll
it's
even
like,
sue you
if it blows into
they're
yours,
yep,
yours
exactly.
on accident and you're using
Yep.
yours, then you're in
And
trouble.
they do it all the fucking
That's
time.
I'm sorry, what preposition did you use before accident?
I don't know what I said.
Did you say on accident?
He did say
Why is that
on
a thing?
accident.
Why
I
is that a
know,
thing?
right?
It's
I feel
by
like
accident.
they do.
accident.
By accident. All right.
This,
Hey,
you know
hey,
what?
hey,
I'll
No,
it's
yeah.
an
Let him
English
be, let him
teacher.
be, all right?
I'm glad I
Let
didn't
me,
say
let me
it.
have my
Yeah.
slang.
Although
that one's
you get
not
slapped
new.
right off that chair.
That's not new.
Drink all you want, but speak perfectly.
That's right, exactly.
What kind of
This
show
is
this
coming
is?
from the guy
Yeah,
that
because
has
we're so eloquent.
actually
here.
Yeah.
said more better several times.
More better. More better.
More better. I will fucking.
Yeah,
He said more better by accident.
It ain't
That's what
not
happened.
true.
Yeah. Excellent.
I just noticed that the generations below
Nobody
us.
said their names.
Oh, we
Oh,
need
yeah,
to do
we
it
need to
around
do
the
it around the
bar.
bar.
Around the bar. I am Rick, the bartender.
Heavy Metal John.
Mike Sgroi.
John Lackey
Super team.
from SuperTeamH2.com.
Jesus, come on, man.
You will have to do that
Makes him do it.
literally forever.
That
On my
is-
tombstone.
It is
Yeah.
like
It's,
it is
like, you know how you get a
you
junior
get-
and a senior? Yours
Yeah.
is from SuperTeamH2.com.
It's like you're not just kicking a dead horse, but you're then mutilating it,
Just
fucking
stabbing it in the throat.
killing it
Wearing
again
it
somehow.
skinned as a hat and going,
Like-
I'm the dead horse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a baseball player?
Well,
for the Yankees who
we're
wears a horse
actually
hat?
doing
doing
that
it
for
too.
you.
Is there?
Somebody wears a fake. Some baseball player's been wearing a fake horse hat. I saw a
Oh,
picture.
oh, that's an ongoing thing. Will Wheaton got that started actually.
Yeah?
With the fake creepy horse head. Yeah. That was
Why?
awesome.
Pitcher.
Why?
Because it's fucked.
There is nothing more horrifying than a horse head mask.
Yeah.
I think that's
Cousin
kind of
has
the
one.
reason. No, there's actually
Not surprised.
Another one that just started coming out is a crying baby mask.
I know, I posted it.
We're gonna talk about it, but we didn't finish the around the
So
bar.
anyway, yeah, around the
Sarah.
bar. No, I didn't get to me. But you got to Sarah.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
Shirt fingers. Douche dude.
Douche dude.
That sounded like it came out by
I will
accident.
patent that superhero name right now.
Douche dude.
I said to my alter ego.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
He's got a double D on his
Double
chest.
Like
So,
Daredevil.
yeah.
Sup,
Right.
bitches?
Douche
Mouthful of
dude.
Taco Bell.
Douche dude sounds like the greatest sidekick of all time. Like,
Douche dude and
and his sidekick, Douche Dude.
What's his superpower?
He's just a
He
dude.
He squirts vinegar out of his eyes.
He
He
like
looks for people that
douches it
smell
up so
and helps
hard,
him out.
people are
Yeah.
they just fucking fall
No,
over and just die.
Yeah, no, I do this, and that's my super gesture, and then vinegar shoots out of my
Ah.
eye
Yeah.
into your eye,
And it just
then you
blinds
fall
you.
over.
Stupid human trick, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
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 There's actually people that could do that.
Yeah.
Not vinegar, but.
Introduce yourself.
Sarah.
And
Mr. Giggy Tom.
Mr. Gaggy Tom. All right, let's hear it for ourselves.
Let's clap for ourselves. That was great.
Aren't we wonderful?
Double the praise I'm giving to me.
All right.
Oh.
Mike Sgroi just made the most serious clapping face I've ever seen on this show.
I did. You know.
He was like,
Yes.
That's how we do here.
Very
I
intense.
was looking at this camera and it's.
I still say this camera looks really
Phallic?
bit.
Yeah, it's a bit foul.
If it vibrated, it would have a double use.
Yeah.
You know?
almost everything that we're sponsored by is phallic at this point.
Excuse me,
Never
John
mind,
Lackey,
science
if you
needs
will,
to make
can you
some
reach
dildos.
back and grab your auto
Speaking of
blow
which-
tool that you use every day?
Speaking of which, one of our lovely sponsors here.
Rick,
Huh?
do you have room for it at like the end of the bar?
Oh,
Everyone-
sure.
Right here.
All right,
Pop
there.
that bad boy right
I'm gonna
there.
put that
There you
right
go.
there.
Look at that.
Right in
Auto
front of
Blow
Mike
2.
Sgroi.
Greg, you
The
can't
sequel's
use it
so
during
great,
the
the
show.
original's not remembered.
Don't just get blown. Get auto blown.
Right.
Twice.
Because we're that lazy.
I just want to sit back,
Yeah.
you
I don't
know,
have time for this.
watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey, put on my auto blow 2,
I just, yeah.
and be whisked away.
The fact that this is a thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Not okay.
The future.
Not only is it a thing, but when this guy did an Indiegogo to raise money to manufacture it, he was looking for $50,000, but raised $280,000.
Come on.
Supply and
America!
A
demand.
lot of people
Come on.
want their
Yeah.
dicks up, dude.
Come on.
It beats making, what did that kid make? Potato salad?
Yeah, potato salad.
$2 million?
Yeah, fucking potato
I was
salad.
gonna say
Fucking
it's
prick.
making conversation.
Well, what the hell is that kid paying out? $2 million for the fucking that potato salad better have fucking gold flakes in it, man.
Yeah.
That
Fucking
potato salad
yeah.
better be covering an auto blow too.
It's just
Yeah.
Better
Jesus
blow you to
is
potato
cum-
salad. That's what
That's
it's
right.
at.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Auto blow tato salad.
And call you back the next day.
Blow tato.
Blow tato.
Now there's
Patent pending.
now look,
Yeah.
Monsanto. You're looking for a project? Make the blow tato.
Auto blow tato too.
I want to fuck my tuber before I eat it.
That'll probably give you cancer.
Where could people get one of these things?
We're
Right here.
autoblow2.com.
In this
Right
apartment.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here, right now.
Auto blow too.
I'll tell you what. I don't want this to cause a fracas.
Right.
But at the live show November 15th, we're going to be giving one of these bad boys away. We're going to raffle off one of these motherfuckers.
Where are we trying
This
to
guy
get?
was all excited. He thought he won one.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. You were like, Heavy Metal Johnson's running. He made some comments.
And everyone sounds like,
I
fuck
didn't-
you.
I thought it was like tell an embarrassing story about the situation, and then you win one. Not put comments. On.
Just say anything.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, no,
the
just
rules of this contest
just
seem
prove
to be
that you were paying
changing, like,
attention
by
to
the
our
minute.
show at least
Yeah.
once in the last
Just
year
watch it.
for an entry.
Yeah. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's all.
When you only
It's
have so
actually
many
John
auto blow
Lackey's.
2s, you scramble to figure out how many things
We're
you
still-
can use them for.
We're
Yeah.
still waiting for the review.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting,
This
son.
takes, this takes a lot of time.
No, it doesn't.
Real quick,
It
Aaron-
takes like
Aaron, rest
5 to
assured-
6 minutes.
Maybe for you.
Aaron McGee is saying there's not enough coasters. The bar is suffering. Don't worry, everything.
Don't
that
worry.
is-
Everything's on
We
the
got
list.
this.
No,
Everything's toasted.
except for Heavy Metal John.
Except
We're,
That
we're
asshole.
giving the
Yeah.
bar personality.
That's
Yeah. It's
That's
supposed
it.
to look like it's been drank off
Yeah,
of.
whenever something gets
Drinked
fucked
it?
up, Rick calls it charm.
And yes,
Oh, it's
no, it is charm. It's not fucked up.
Well, right on there, your guest book.
Right?
Well, we're giving it charm.
You
There you go.
made that book. How did you
He's
make
fucking it up, is more like.
Well, see, first we chopped down a tree.
it? Right.
Yeah.
And then we
Let's see.
mulched it up into little bitty bits, and we mixed it with glue and water and
And
flattened it out.
semen.
Like
Semen.
This is how he makes his condoms.
Yeah.
And then we flattened it out
He
into
lives
sheets
in
of
a log
paper.
cabin and makes his own
Then
condoms.
we
He uses wood condoms.
And that's how a book
He's
becomes
here
Later.
as Lincoln looking. Of course he would use. Oh my god.
Lincoln looking?
Maybe called Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln had wooden teeth.
And then when I'm done using
Yeah,
them,
they
I
would
let my
too.
children use them to build little
Levels.
cabins
That's
out of.
nice.
Yeah, but your children's name would be like Woody and Chip. And
Ship. And those are the girls.
Yeah. The boys are like, you know, balsa wood
Balsa and maple.
and ply. Ply is the off one.
Yeah.
He's the off-putting
My son
one.
particle board.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep him in the basement. Really not the
So,
he just throws mold and falls apart easily.
some things been going on in the world for us to make fun of.
Should
You want me
be
to throw
happening.
something out there?
Yeah, fucking start it up.
Here we go. Hold on, I got 33 different things to cover here.
Oh, it's gonna be a long show.
So let's see what we
Luckily,
got here.
we've got 18 more hours of show.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the easiest, most obvious one out there first. You
Okay,
guys
I'm
go ahead
guessing
and
this
have
is
at it.
about Florida then.
No, well, it's not about
So
Florida.
this
It's
married
not the
couple
most
got arrested in
obvious.
Florida.
Tased, shot, killed.
Fucking a dog
What
on their front lawn.
do you all think about the chick that got the third titty?
Oh yeah.
Man, we should have
Total-
just got her an
total
auto
recall.
blow too.
Yeah, right?
Well,
she
see,
said-
that's just it. It's hidden in the titty.
It's hidden in the titty.
It's
That's why
actually
she got
down
it.
facing, so the
Yeah.
dudes that like to fucking go in there, they're in there.
Look, if you're gonna get a third titty, you might as well put a gina up inside the
That's what
bottom
I'm saying.
part.
Get a double gene.
Put it in the.
Did she say why she got it though?
So
make
men would
yourself-
find her as attractive.
Well,
I
I-
think it might do the opposite.
I read the article.
Yeah, I've
And-
watched Total
Yeah, I'm
Recall.
gonna
She
guess
doesn't
organ-
understand men.
organs most dudes like most because that'll ward them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
Exactly.
genius.
There's a line of men going, I'm gonna be the first guy to
You know
fuck the
how many
three titty
people
girl.
That's
masturbated
right.
Because men
to
don't
Total
care.
Recall that just went fucking finally?
Right.
Well, they
Yeah.
said with the remake, she better have 3 titties in that movie.
Right? That's what I said.
That was one of the
Dude,
first
that's what I
things. Yeah,
said.
as soon as I heard they were doing a remake, I'm like, if they don't have a three-titted chick in that movie, I'm never
Why
watching
bother?
it.
Oh, you're
As
talking
soon-
about the Total Recall remake?
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah.
And as soon as I heard there was a three-titted chick, okay, I'm gonna
I'll
watch
tell you
it.
this. If this chick ever says to anybody, my eyes are up here, fuck you.
And we're like, yeah, but your
Yeah.
tits are down there.
And
know,
your two
three
eyes
of
are up
them.
there, but your three tits are down there. There's
Yeah,
more
but-
tits than eyes, so
Does
they
she-
demand my respect
Does
more.
she have a nipple in the middle?
Probably.
I guess she's
No, that's where her
attached
belly
nipple.
button
Yeah.
is.
Wait, good
What's her
fucking
third eye?
question.
How would you get a nipple there?
Where'd the third nipple come from?
Maybe she had a superfluous one that she like had
Just
surgically
pasted
Diver
Yeah.
nipple?
Yeah.
Diver nipple? Yeah.
It's a
The
Godiva
waiting
nipple.
list? Yeah.
Nipple.
When you on the back of your license, you sign off for that.
Yeah,
Donate.
yeah. Nipple donator.
Nipple. Hopefully it was a woman's nipple.
She was just
Oh,
laying there in the
man.
hospital
There's just
bed.
one dude nipple.
Could you
in the
imagine
middle.
like
hair growing
these
out
two
of
it.
glorious
Ew.
boobies and then one kind of
Be
fakeish
like a
but still
Stone's
okay
nipple.
boob until you
It's a
get
Stone's
to the nipple and it's
nipple.
all
Yeah.
hairy and curly cute and awful.
And she's
Who the
and
fuck is Stones?
the doctors are like, will
Yeah,
you
this is
take
right up
this
his
one?
alley.
Where's that blind mother? Yeah, because he collects nipples. He
Yeah.
collects them off.
We gotta get her here.
Where's
She's
that
got
I'm fairly certain Stones has a third tit just at home.
Just
You know,
hanging out.
sitting on
I
the
agree.
mantle.
In the
He
closet,
usually
in
has,
a
like,
box.
stress
Where's the
ball.
first two?
Right.
Ask him. I don't know.
He said he had a third
Don't wanna
tit at
know.
home. Like,
Well, ask
back
him.
up.
He's the one that keeps his tit fucking collection
Tit
all
farm.
fucked up.
If she has triplets, she's ready. So that's something,
Yeah.
right?
She
exactly.
can have a litter.
She can have a litter now.
Well, you got the
Right.
two on the outside that are getting the vitamins, and then you got the middle one that's just sucking silicone out.
Yeah, well, that one's
That
gonna
one's
have
the runt.
issues.
Yeah, it's
so-
the runt
yeah.
of the litter.
That's the one that's gonna wind up in the basement with plywood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that kid on People Under the Stairs. Yep.
There you go. It's a tongue. Like, speaking in tongue like that.
Yeah.
Fucking holy roller over here.
Yeah.
So,
That's gonna
The
hurt.
three-titted woman.
normal village. First off, none of us have grown up in a village, so I don't know
Let
where the hell
alone none
she
of
was.
us has
There's a
has
normal
grown up
village?
nearby
There's a-
enough to
yeah.
enough villages that
Yeah.
a village
Maybe
is
that's the
considered
name of an
normal.
asylum.
The village in New York isn't normal.
No,
Yeah.
it's the least normal
Well,
village.
yeah, maybe that's the name of the village is
That's
normal
the name
village.
Normal
of the
village.
asylum she grew up in.
But when
Normal
I,
village.
I spent a month in normal.
And they rock like that, right?
yeah,
Yep.
she's just like, oh yes, a third titty.
Stop
Is she gonna
associating
wear
me
like a
with
what kind of
girls in
bra
horror
is she gonna
movies.
wear?
Interesting.
It's actually like
Stop growing your hair
one
out
in the
all
middle,
ring
like a
style.
bikini top,
Yeah,
one
she's
in
got
the
a
middle.
bikini top with three.
Is that real? Do you think this is
Yeah.
real?
Not only is it real,
It looks
but
so
Fox News
photoshopped.
knocked on her door to ask her if this was a hoax,
me
Did
your
they
fucking
knock on her
tits.
knockers?
Do it.
and it was no hoax.
Oh!
She really did it. What's up?
Not on knockers over here.
No.
Knocking on knockers' door.
So
Now, see, what I would like to do in this situation is, again, to
She can get titty fucked twice.
I know!
This is where I'm going. I
If
would
she
love
wanted
to
be a
get a
stripper
second
or a
dick
porn star,
attached
she'd make a lot of
so
money.
that I can get in on
She's
both
gonna
the
go
caps.
into porn. I don't care how many times she
Of
says
course
she
she's
doesn't
gonna
want
go into
the
porn.
Of
Well,
course.
I don't want the attention, so I'm gonna get more tits
I don't want the
strapped to
attention,
me.
dude.
She's gonna be the new
Okay.
face of Bang Bus, like she's going to be.
Like it's like saying I'm getting tired of being gangbanged, so I'm gonna get vaginas put all over my body. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the logic
Should be
there
human
is
glory
sound.
hole.
Yeah, exactly.
The next thing.
That's her actual porn name is Glory Hole.
Glory hole.
John
Wolf,
Glory actually.
Wolf Dancers in the chat.
Wolf.
Welcome, dude. What do you say? I once had the weird. Can you read?
I
Sarah,
once had
I
this
can't see it.
weird-looking mole on my side, under my arm, and I seriously considered trying to donate it to some mastectomy patient.
Oh, it was a nipple-looking mole.
That's very giving
Okay.
of you.
All right. Well,
Yes.
that's a sort of
That's kind of
I
charitable,
collect
but
those.
really weird.
They go for high dollar.
what, the nipples?
Nipple
moles?
Nipple moles.
Nipple moles.
Nip moles.
Nip moles.
So you
Mole nips.
Mole nips.
Mole
That
nip. That
sounds,
sounds-
that sounds the
That's
worst.
the correct
You guys sound awkward.
Sorry.
Mole
Nipple
nips,
mole.
mole nips rolls off the tongue.
Mole
Yeah,
nips.
Mole nip.
Mole nips. It's like a Bond villain.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got to get mole nips.
Mole nips.
Not mole nips.
Not
He's
mole.
the most dangerous adversary we've ever faced.
He's brilliant as he is
Hey,
dangerous
what's
and
his
deadly.
and douche dude's gonna take him down?
Yeah, douche dude is gonna
Douche
go
dude
after
versus
mole nip.
Dude's
Douche
gonna
dude
pair
versus
up
the mole
with
nip.
fucking 007.
This is
If-
the kind
Mole
of
Take
nip
out
and
mole
his
nip.
sidekick, douche dude.
If douche dude was the sidekick to say Batman.
Mole nip.
And now Mole Nips is trying to take over
Oh
the
my
city,
God.
which is weak. I mean, he's the mouse that roared. He's gonna send douche dude in. He's gonna be like, "Look, you handle this.
I
I'm
got
not
bitches
even-
to fuck.
I got
You
stuff.
go do that.
The
shit.
Giants are on. I don't want to
Go-
fucking deal
go
with
squirt
this."
vinegar in his mouth or some
Call
shit.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith. We got a new comic.
Yeah.
Mole nips.
Get him on the phone. This
Douche
is
dude
almost funny.
and
Mole nips and douche
Yeah.
dude.
Mole Nips and douche dude. Well,
So-
that could be the.
Somebody, if somebody's out there, if they can draw some concept art.
Absolutely.
That's gonna
Now
happen.
you're thinking.
Out to the
Now
viewers
we're
out
thinking.
there, we
I
want to
want
see
the people who
douche
do the
dude versus
Mysterio
mole nip.
concept.
or is it douche dude is the sidekick of Mole Nips?
No,
I think
douche
Mole Nip
dude
is the villain.
definitely
That's a
the
good point,
sidekick.
yeah.
Well, no, I know
That's
that,
a
but
sidekick ass name.
yes,
I'm
but
saying.
Yeah.
Mole Nips
Mole
is the
Nips.
main dude.
Is he a
Yeah,
hero?
yeah.
Mean.
You know what
Mole
I'm saying?
Nips is like the guy
He
in line
goes
behind
evil.
Lex
He's like an
Luthor.
anti-
Yeah.
No,
He goes
Mole
evil.
Nips is
You
Mole,
can just tell.
Mole Nips is the evil guy, and douche dude is like the left-hand man for that, or is he like a superhero side?
No, douche dude is a
douche dude-
good guy.
Is a
Are you
good guy.
just because of what the dude part? Because douche immediately makes me think
because
that
douching
guy.
is a good thing.
Unless he's just a douche.
Yeah.
If he's a
He's here to
douchebag
clean
in real
people.
life, he's not a good
Clean 'em
person.
out.
He's a douchebag.
Unless you're in
not good in real
Seaside
life.
Heights, it's not a good thing.
Not
That's what also in real life. They eat bugs.
Douche dude
In the
seven
summer.
at Seaside Heights.
Anybody in
I think there's more
Seaside.
than
Douche
one.
dude from Seaside.
Actually, I
home
work
base.
with a douche dude. I'll get you pictures later.
All right, that sounds good.
Like you'd see this dude's face and you're like, yeah, douche dude. That makes total sense.
Who-
He's got a faux hawk
Moving
and a
on.
tan. He's a douche
Moving
dude.
on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving
That's
right
what it was,
You wanna
it
move
was
on?
brought up.
I think we've gone through all the tits we can right now.
All the tits?
3 is enough.
We're
All
guys,
three?
we
Three's
never
enough.
go-
Three's
You know.
company, you know.
2's enough. 3's a crowd.
It is weird though to look around a room of people and be like, "Look, there are 5 titties in this room right now."
Right.
What's with the odd number?
Oh, maybe it's a mastectomy patient. You don't know.
Michigan.
You dickhead.
In Michigan.
Oh,
In
Jesus.
Michigan.
The glove of the
we
U.S.
Still didn't get to Florida.
No.
It's probably
But
the
don't
longest
think
we've
Florida's
done.
not coming, because Florida is
We're
coming.
booking a flight.
Florida's not coming. It's a flaccid little thick. It's dripping at best.
Anyway.
It's dripping into the Gulf.
Yeah.
All right.
This flaccid, clap-ridden dong of America.
In Michigan, there is a the first, from what I understand, drive-through funeral home.
Cool.
Lets you mourn
What?
from your car. You get 3 minutes to sign the book, mourn, and get the fuck out of there.
Wow. That's genius.
I don't know if you can order burgers too while you're there, but
You just dump a body off and keep driving?
well, you don't dump a body. It's not like a body depository, like through
it's
the
like-
It's like
window.
a basket at the toll
So
booth.
So wait, so
Right.
the
Body
dead person is in the
Like a
window?
tube you
Yeah,
shove
the
them into
dead
and
person's in the window.
Are they like
you put the
waiting
body in
out
the
there?
tube.
Oh my god!
This is great.
I would have
No.
them, like I would have people pose me like with my hands up to the glass, like with like a
Help.
single tear,
Help.
like.
Yeah.
No, I'd be
I
like
love
this
you.
with your face against the glass. Just
No, but your idea is brilliant.
Remember me.
Repeat your idea again about the tube.
No, you just have the tube, so you just shove the body into the tube and then just
And it
shoot
sucks
into
up.
it.
and then they put it
It's
into your
like
checking
Milwaukee.
account. Yeah, and they collect on interest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
I think
Yeah, that's
my
the
dad actually
script
came up
too.
with this idea because when his mother
Your
died,
dad did.
My dad came up with this idea because when his mother died.
Oh, this
He was
sounds
like, "We
a
just gotta get
heartwarming
this
No,
story.
no, no,
no,
no.
no.
Let's
All
hear
right.
this out.
No, no,
I want to
he-
hear
he-
this story.
Sorry, I don't
he
mean to
picked out-
disrespect your grandma.
No,
but
no,
the
no.
joke was hanging there.
No, no.
I can't let it go.
You had to. He picked out a plot that was on the side of the road so that he could
Right next
drive
to the
without
bank.
even going into the cemetery. He could just drive past the cemetery,
Right.
And just be like, all right,
And more
Like,
for
hey,
3
going.
minutes.
He's
That's
throwing
it.
garbage out the window and bottles and
fine.
shit.
Like, yeah, I love you too, Bob. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
There you go. Like, she loved
Stole
her
this idea
menthols.
from him.
Yeah. Jesus. Jesus.
They have drive-through liquor stores, so the natural progression is to drive-through funeral home.
It's actually the drive-through funeral home is 2 blocks down from the drive-through.
Now I
liquor
wonder,
store.
if I pay extra, will they leave me propped up in that window longer?
Maybe. Yep.
You know, I want to reserve a week.
I want to
Depends.
rotate.
We're getting to just drive-through life. We just drive through this thing. You know, you eat,
Yep.
Yeah.
liquor store,
And eventually
right
you're
to
gonna
the funeral
e-drive
home.
through.
Yeah. You're gonna be
Yeah,
e-drive.
they got
E-drive,
driverless
yeah.
cars. They actually have permits now in California. Google has permits for those driverless cars to actually go on to public roads now.
Really?
Good. They're doing it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do you send a car with nobody in it?
No, driverless doesn't mean passengerless, you fucking moron.
Okay.
So they can be in the
Blew
back
all our
seat.
minds
We're just
for a minute.
sending
We're
cars
like,
out.
Yeah.
Like if a tree
Where are these
falls-
cars going?
They're going on dates with other driverless cars,
Sound all
obviously.
philosophical.
Going to the drive-thru.
They're trying to make
Cars
little
take
baby
over the
cars.
Yeah.
They have
We've
the
got to
cars that
increase the
parallel
driverless
park
car
for you.
population.
Yeah.
So
Talk
everyone
about
has to
smart
drive.
cars.
Parallel park.
Right.
Right. The button and
Royce the
parallel park.
5'9" talked about that in one of his rhymes.
There you go.
That he has a car that starts itself and parks itself.
Oh, that's very nice of him.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a car where I can just sit in it and say, go to this street and this
Right.
address, and then take a fucking nap and wake up and I'm there.
Do you think there's gonna be any like piece of shit cars that do that eventually?
Absolutely.
Like,
Those are
like
gonna
the
be-
Yugo of self-parking
Yeah, well,
cars.
those are going to be the ones where it's
Yeah.
like you give it directions and you start reading a book and then you look up and it's just like pulled in and cracks into the curve
Yeah,
over
there's
and over
rust
again.
on it. It's like a
And
rust
then
bucket.
And then it comes back and then it does like a U-turn and then it tries to park on the other side, cracks into the telephone pole.
And you just get out and you're like you handle this.
Yeah.
I got shit to
And
do.
then
I
after-
got a funeral to view.
After a couple of minutes, it just parks and it says, "We have arrived."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, "I'm across the street from where we left. What the fuck?"
You're
upside
also
down
like-
on top of the roof.
You're also like, I haven't been in this car in fucking 25 minutes. It's just,
There'll probably be people hacking it, so like it'll go to somewhere else.
Right.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
driving.
Oh,
This
yeah,
isn't
someone will have-
grandma's.
Look at
Someone will hack your car to kidnap you.
Drive
There's
to
a-
Newark
there's a
so you can get
concept.
robbed.
Yeah.
Coming right here.
yeah, right,
Pull into-
exactly.
So yeah, you pull into somebody else's secret lair and they rob you.
In other news, Donald
him to
Trump
me.
was
Secret
kidnapped in his
lair.
driverless car when he was
Lair.
hacked
Where,
and drove
where
off a
douche
pier.
dude is.
Yeah.
The douche dude lair.
The
The
douche
douche
dude
dude lair.
babe.
He's
The
got a
douche dude
driverless
mobile.
car.
Can't get off.
The
It's
A douche dude would drive.
It's
a
a douche dude
driverless
mobile.
car.
Oh yeah.
Amy,
Yeah.
they hate
Right, exactly.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was gonna say the douche dude too, but it was too hard to get out. My tongue exploded.
Like-
Just-
I think
There's just a bunch of H's in there. Here.
if douche dude wants his tube to work right, then the best thing to do would be have a tube that goes anywhere you fucking program it.
Goddamn right.
You know, that way it's like, oh, so-and-so bank I gotta get to. It's being robbed. Douche dude.
We should have, like you said, with the bodies that go in the tubes, just people travel through the country through tubes.
Through tubes.
There you
It's like Augustus glue.
Yeah,
I called
exactly.
it the glue.
Yeah,
tube.
like
The
it's
glue
the
tube.
glue tube.
Yeah. Hey, look, they'll call shit Twitter. Why not call it the gloop tube?
Sure.
Patent pending. Hashtag GloopTube.
Yeah, and by the we own that. Gloop
We thought
tube.
of it.
We thought of it first. You heard it here first. Go fuck yourself.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first, and if we hear it somewhere else tomorrow, we're gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
It'll be secondary to us having heard it first.
Yeah.
Because we
You know
said
what,
it and
though?
heard ourselves say it with our ears and mouths.
I think we should have more driverless cars because people can't drive as it is.
Goddamn
I know
right.
I have my issues. I can't deal with yield signs. I
But
can't.
what? But wait,
I gotta-
here's an
Neither can he.
important question.
Fuck
Here's an
yielding.
important question. I'm
Yielding
about to
means
blow your
if I'm in
mind.
front of that person
What if
coming up,
it's an
I'm still in
Asian
front of
car?
them.
Hold on. What?
What were you saying?
What'd
Say it
you say?
again.
What if?
Go on. Go on.
No, continue.
I said I
There are no
have a
such things as
question.
halfway crooks.
What if it's an Asian car?
Asian car.
Do you trust it?
He trusts it to drive.
It's 80 years old.
I wish Wu was here. He'd figure that out.
Yeah, I was obviously making a fucking racist joke.
God.
You don't have to
You're a horrible
fucking
person.
whisper it to John like, oh, in case you didn't.
That's a racist joke, by the way.
Shit, there's a microphone
Yeah,
right
like
by where I'm
whispering.
whispering.
I don't think
Straight
I've ever
to
even
him.
met an Asian driver. Exactly.
I'm pretty sure any Asian you ever met's probably driving. You
They
know?
all
I
have
mean,
rickshaws,
no,
right?
actually,
Sarah?
no, it's-
They have rickshaws and they're going out to their rice patties.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that way. What I
The
meant,
GMO
no,
rice
what,
patties.
the way I meant it was that I
Get
actually,
answer.
no, actually what I meant was I don't think I have any Asian friends. I don't.
Well, it's 'cause
I
you're
don't-
racist.
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
Literally, I do not know any Asian.
Well, this is the Jersey
friends.
Shore. It isn't a
That
very-
doesn't mean
Yeah, it's not heavy
I'm
on the
against
Asian.
it.
It's
Like,
not very
I'm
Asian.
open
Brooklyn.
to it. I'm fine with that.
You're hoping
I just,
for it
I
someday.
don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm sure one day you'll find an Asian
On a
person
future
to be friends
episode of
with.
Awesome Talk, Wu is going to be here. He's half Asian, half Irish. And
Irish?
I'm Asian.
he's already
Oh,
assured me
that
he can
sounds
take
Middle
any
Eastern.
joke you
It
can
does.
dish out.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to have him here because you might want to address that with him. If there were
What?
an Asian
What?
parking car.
I'm not dressing a
It was just a fucking
Look,
joke,
look,
dude.
look! You've
I was
got your
talking,
issues.
Actually, well, I was talking to Mika about it the other night
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah.
the fucking thing with the. What the hell is the blonde comedian's name that we were talking about?
The blonde.
That you said you were unsure if you liked her or not, and I said she's...
Amy Schumer?
No. And I
No,
said,
Amy Schumer's awesome.
No, and I said that like if you watch her show, some of her shit's actually kind of funny.
Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I like Chelsea.
I was telling
I've come to like
Mika-
Chelsea a lot.
I was telling
She
Mika
got fucking
about.
balls, girl balls.
Yeah, girl balls on her head.
I was telling Mika
hanging right over her
about
third
Chelsea
tit.
did a fucking thing about the stereotypes with driving, like that supposedly the worst drivers are Asians, black people, women, and then she got a blind guy, and she made them all do a driving course to see who would really be the winner and the worst one. And the blind guy won the test just with his wife saying, "Turn right! No, turn right!
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and
amazing.
he fucking won! It was so insane!
Wow. Well, some stereotypes, you know.
Some stereotypes are just truth.
It's not there for no reason.
They're not stereotypes.
There's some truth in there somewhere. Wow.
Somewhere.
I have no idea where the fuck
I want to
this
know who
stereotype
came up with the
comes
term
from. I think they're all
stereotype. Like the
retarded.
actual term and definition.
Hatim says, Gags, the audio is excellent tonight.
Yeah, gags.
So that's awesome.
Yay,
man.
audio.
We did it.
All right.
All right,
we
for sound. Let's show how much we appreciate sounds. By making more sounds.
Sounds with sounds.
So we're going to talk about the Alaskan reporter
Oh,
who was
yes.
doing the report
Right.
live on the air. She was doing a report about a
Yeah, fuck
marijuana
it, I quit.
dispensary. And it turns out to be her dispensary, which the news didn't know she owned.
Right.
And she said live on the air, "Fuck it, I quit." And
That
walked
was
out.
glorious.
The
Like
balls.
That
I'll
was
never heard
Again,
that.
girl
that
balls.
was
Girl balls.
I'll cover the story.
Well, yeah, it was in a way.
Yeah,
She
I'll
did
get
it
in there.
because she
I'll
was
do
trying to
this.
raise
It's her.
attention.
attention for her
Yeah.
All over the
dispensary.
place.
Yeah.
Well, for that, and also for the whole idea of it being legal or accessible to
Well,
more people.
if
She was
a
making a
dispensary,
stand.
she probably doesn't need
And she
that job
fucking
anyway.
achieved it, because now everybody's talking about this. But she
Yeah.
didn't really achieve it, because most people are just going, "Oh, did you hear what that chick did?" They're not going, "Let's see the story behind the story."
go there. Right.
They just a lot of people
Yeah.
the first time I saw that video, there was no description behind it. It was just like some chick that was showing her support for the marijuana movement, and it wasn't until I fucking researched and looked into it
Yeah.
for like a good 20 minutes I was like, oh, it was her fucking thing. That okay?
Yeah.
So
So a lot of
she's
people
okay.
aren't aware of the whole freaking
I thought
story.
she just smoked and that was it.
so she's
Yeah.
making more money at her own dispensary than being a newscaster.
Regardless of if she
Reporting
is,
about her
reporting-
dispensary.
regardless of if she is or
Conflict
not,
of
now
interest.
she kind of hopes. I'm assuming she's hoping that it kind of breaks through.
Now it breaks. Well, I'm sure everybody knows
'Cause
about it now.
She's
It's
she's
about
only got
to-
the one
yeah.
job now. So
I mean, seriously, like, what? How decent of a commercial is that for your business?
that's
Hi,
It's
this
national
business is
attention.
mine. Fuck you. I mean,
I'm out. She drops the mic.
yeah, just
Ow.
yeah, she's just out,
Yeah,
dude.
What was-
Micah walks
She picked
away.
that out.
Yeah. What was the last thing you've heard that's come out of Alaska other than Sarah Palin?
Which is an embarrassment.
Yeah, right.
And the fight her family got in last week. Did you hear
Yeah, I
about
heard
this?
about
They got to a
Yeah.
fist fight or
Her
something.
family like went to a wedding and it was like a 200-person fist fight where like Bristol was just out there swinging and shit and like
Sounds like a
Train wreck.
good wedding.
yeah, right. It sounds like a good
Good
wedding.
Great
Russian
to
swim
see.
over.
See, just goes
There's
to
a
show
big
you, it doesn't
war.
matter how far north you go, you can still be a little too south.
Hey,
Is it legal? It's legal to have a dispensary up in Alaska.
Alaska was one of the first to
It is
open
one of the first,
marijuana
right? Okay.
medical. Yeah,
Which
for
kind of
medical.
explains why
It's-
Palin got voted in.
Look,
It's the
here's the
highest
thing.
state and the highest state.
It seems to me that for the most part, Republicans seem to be more for legalization. They were ahead of that
I was
curve.
gonna say that's why I didn't understand why this was such a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just being stupid, but it's like.
But you know, legalization is coming. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
like-
it's got to.
I mean, this November they're saying that like Rhode Island is legalizing, California is
Got to.
legalizing, Montana is legalizing because Colorado's making so much fucking money right now that all the politicians that have been saying no for years are like, well, I didn't really mean no, you know.
Yeah.
So
I was just
Get out
saying
those
no
Well,
times.
the
This is
problem
no, 'cause it
is
was
that
popular
once you're
to get
bordered
votes,
by
yeah.
a bunch of states that are legal,
Yeah,
you're
what are you
fucked.
gonna do?
You
Yeah,
have
because
to.
everybody's
You
gonna
have
leave.
no
I was
choice.
they're gonna
saying no
spend their
because
money
we were making a
elsewhere.
lot of money off of the fines, but I see that these guys are making way more money than we are with the fines by just selling it legitimately. So
Right.
by that
Yeah.
I mean sure.
You know the country is broke when it has to start dealing weed.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening.
But this country has got a history of cash crops coming in
Oh, yeah.
and fixing the economy.
Tobacco.
It was tobacco,
Cotton.
apples, cotton,
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Weed
Um,
in about
We don't
10
really
years.
produce anything anymore. We don't make anything.
Yeah.
We don't
Might as well
produce
make
shit.
weed.
No,
Look,
everything's
we
made in
make
China.
consumers.
We don't make our own
Yeah.
flags.
America is the first, like, full-blown sort of kingdom where every single
Outsourced.
person in it just goes, I don't really want to do shit anymore. Just bring me some shit. I don't even
Just
care.
things.
What do you
I don't-
have?
I need food. China,
There's metal
China.
in
I
there
want
and
pot
shit, I don't
stickers.
care.
Bring
I don't
me
want to
food.
go. I don't want to go
I'll
to
eat that.
funerals. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
drive.
just gonna drive.
tired.
3-minute
I'm gonna
warning.
auto
3-minute
blow
warning
myself.
period.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna auto blow to myself.
Who's really
many
gonna look at
people.
a dead person
I don't
for
wanna
more than 3
drive.
minutes anyway? And I'd
Yeah.
really rather just do it in the privacy of my own car.
Is there
Can't I
anything
just Skype it?
more? And that's the new thing. Eventually, I'm just gonna be able to look at your dead grandma.
I think you can do that now. I think
Yeah.
you can Skype in the funerals.
And
I've
I-
seen funerals that were broadcasted
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, right. You just,
I want
It's
my
been around a
funeral.
long time. Yeah.
I want my funeral to be a total fucking production. I want everything. I want Darth Vader there, drag queens, everything.
Dracula.
you just get a couple
Dracula.
people that are just like, oh yeah, I'm at my grandma's funeral. I miss
pretty
you,
much want
grandma.
Comic-Con at your
Grandma, I
funeral.
love you.
Fuck yeah, Comic-Con at
Comic-Con.
my funeral. It's
Cosplay
right, man.
funeral. There you
Cosplay funeral.
That's how
Uh,
I
hashtag cosplay funeral.
You know, they're dealing with a lot of weird sexual harassment at these Comic-Cons.
Just
now.
because
Yeah.
people are getting
Now,
automated
how
Because-
about always? Are you
Because
kidding
everybody
me?
wants to fuck Princess Leia and Poison
What?
Ivy. So if
Right.
there's a bunch of them walking around, it's like,
I don't
Duh.
know why those
It's like-
two.
yeah.
Like Princess
You know what?
Leia
You
is
know what?
great, but she's not hot. And
Princess
Poison
Leia was
Ivy
hot.
is the
Look.
most annoying character ever
Who
created.
gives a shit about her character?
What it comes down to in the
I
cosplay
get it,
world,
but still,
any girl-
I get it,
I want
I
to
get
fuck
it.
some trees and plants and shit. Oh,
any
that
girl,
chick will do it.
any girl that
I'm a
wants to get
dendrophilia.
dressed up like fucking Poison Ivy or fucking Princess Leia or any sort of fucking
Harley Quinn.
Harley
Harley
Quinn or
Quinn.
anything like that, if any of them get dressed up like that and go to Comic Cons and expect anything less, then they're in the same fucking book to me
Yes,
as the
but-
three-titted chick.
Question.
Wait, but let me say
They're
something.
asking
But
for
that's
it.
Hold on, bump
No,
her
that's
in. No, we gotta use the bump in rule.
Let me
not
tell
to
you
me.
why that's fucked up. Because statistically, most females in comics and video games look really sexualized. So if
Totes.
a
Right.
female is a fan of a female character and wants to dress up as her, unless she decides to somehow play it down in some way, she's gonna look that way even if she's just a fan and she just wants to dress up like her favorite character. It has nothing to fucking do with showing her tits or whatever.
I'm not fucking victim blaming. I'm just
He
saying.
was saying
Oh, I
that.
was.
He
Yeah.
was saying that they should
That was totally
expect
me.
it.
That was a
It was
great
him.
joke, dude. Where the hell's your beer, man?
It was still reserved.
Fuck
Well, they just
Christ.
had there was a
Made me
thing.
sad.
There was a thing going around over the summer
Hold on,
about.
let me bump you in.
Bump me in.
Boom,
In.
go.
They had a thing about Spider-Woman. How
Yeah.
they drew her on the
Drew
cover
her.
and her ass was so enhanced.
You know why, though?
Because,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
because
no.
they
They
fucking
hired
the
a
dude who
porn-
makes hentai.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah, they
that's-
hired-
Oh,
so
okay.
he
That I
drew
didn't
her
realize.
like
Okay.
a fucking.
What the fuck?
And then someone went and drew. Oh, the
oatmeal.
oatmeal
The oatmeal.
drew Spider-Man
I'm looking it up right
in
now.
the same style. It's so great.
Okay, Andrew,
I'm
question
looking it
for
up.
you.
Yep.
Disturbing.
Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer or Holly Berry?
Oh God,
Go.
you
Michelle
fucking
Pfeiffer.
serious?
That's not a good question at all.
What
It's
a
not Halle
fucking
Berry at all.
crazy, stupid question.
So who?
Halle Berry looks like a 12-year-old boy.
Why do you say that about so many hot chicks?
Because
She says Winona Ryder looks like a boy.
yes,
Yeah, well-
Winona Ryder, Natalie Portman, Halle Berry, they have the
They're
exact
all
same
hot.
body, and they all look like 12-year-old boys.
Oh
That's
my
because they're thinking
God.
about Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Yeah. When they had short
And there it
boyish
is.
haircuts.
Yeah.
Here's the oatmeal rendition of Spider-Man if he was drawn as the Spider-Woman drawing. Can we get up on
It's
Ricky
the
right
oatmeal.
there?
Go to theoatmeal.com.
Theoatmeal.com. I will.
Perfect.
I have no
Beautiful.
problem whatsoever advertising for him. He's an awesome dude and he's a fucking hilarious motherfucker.
Let me see that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
still got it up there?
Oh yeah, I got it up on the little big screen.
Go ahead.
There it is.
Oh
Halle
my
Berry.
God!
Right.
Wow.
I don't know if
First
she sucked
choice
this
ever.
Catwoman because I never fucking
It was
saw it. 'cause I don't
Godfather.
care.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
It's a steaming
so
pile
bad.
of dog
I never
shit.
watched it.
But Holly Berry's
She
hot as fuck, though.
She's,
That movie
she's,
is
she's
like-
a good-looking
talking
lady.
about?
Don't get me
Like-
wrong, but Michelle Pfeiffer
No, she's
pulls off
not.
batshit crazy.
She's
a
a
lot
what
better.
lady?
good-looking lady.
Okay, so she was an old lady. I was like,
No.
ooh.
Yeah.
No,
It's
that's
not like-
Michelle
it's not
Pfeiffer
like-
now, and I'd
lady.
still bang Michelle Pfeiffer over Halle Berry just because I think
It's not
she
like
looks
Betty
a little more
White
psychotic.
is the Catwoman, though. I
Yeah.
would take
She
Betty White as
would do
Catwoman.
way
Oh, I would
better.
bang Betty White dressed up in a Catwoman outfit in a heartbeat.
Really? You'd bang Betty White?
Absolutely, she's
Betty
awesome.
White, if you're watching.
I would fucking
There's
take
like
you
naked
downtown.
pictures of Betty White back in the day floating around on the
Get out!
Yeah, there's some picture if you go.
What, the Golden Girls years or
No,
early?
no, earlier.
No,
Okay.
Like
she
we're
was
talking
in a
the black
lot
and
of
white
things,
days. Yeah.
man.
She was a.
Who was
Well,
else?
Ryan said in the
Stewart was
last
a-
episode she was a saucy old whore.
Yeah, Martha Stewart was a model.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slam
Really?
back in the day. Martha Stewart, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Now she's baking pies.
Yeah. And going
Going
to
to
jail
jail.
and shit, dude.
Badass.
She's fucking OG.
She's the original Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
She is. She's.
And in a Nutley.
If it's orange or black, you might want to get the doctor to look at that.
Straight out of Nutley, I'm straight out.
Mm.
That color.
Why can't black just be the same old black? Everything's got to be
Right?
the new black.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the
I know.
fuck's up with that?
What
Dude,
does that
when
even
that
Black's
whole
pretty good.
pink is the new black thing came out, I was like, no, pink is the old sun-faded red.
Yeah, exactly. The old, I bleached my shirt or put it on with a red
Yeah.
Pink is the
right,
I
was
mixed
thinking.
my colors in my white
colors,
suits.
Right.
Yeah. Oops.
That happens.
We have a new color.
Oopsie-daisms.
Who wants a new topic?
I got a
New
topic,
topic.
actually. And I totally forgot.
All right, let
So
me start
continue.
off by
Yeah.
saying
Shit, what the fuck was my
this
topic?
might be the douche of the year award.
Wow.
Okay, douche of the year, and I'm pretty sure no one will disagree.
So
And
douchey that douche dude himself would actually go, that dude.
even if
is
you
a
will
pretty
disagree,
douche."
she will clarify for you why you should agree.
Really? I don't even know what the hell we're talking about.
Kanye West
Right.
Giant piece of shit. You don't need to even explain anything. He's a giant piece of shit moving
God.
forward.
stops a whole concert
Oh,
because
God.
some guy wouldn't stand up.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the real Slim Shady. Please stand up.
The guy was in a fucking wheelchair.
There were actually two of them.
Yeah, there were two.
I know the other guy had prosthetic
He had,
legs.
he had no legs. So
Yeah.
he couldn't
Yeah,
stand
absolutely.
up.
And Kanye
He's
West like, yo!
we're not gonna start the song until
Yeah.
you stand up.
Yeah,
There's rules when you go to these shows, man. You gotta stand up.
you gotta stand
How
up.
Yes,
egotistical are you?
You gotta
that
rope
have to
and
have everybody
pull
stand
these
up?
But did he
Right.
find out that it was somebody in a wheelchair? He didn't care.
No. What happened then?
I don't remember now.
You told me he was still a douche in the end because
I
he said some
know.
crazy shit.
He did. Oh,
Well, that
he
makes
said
sense.
something like, I can't remember, but it
He
was
said like some people
Unless you-
fake it, like
Yeah, that's what it was.
yeah. He said some
Like,
people
I
are
was-
faking
like,
it
the
or
first
something
part
like
of
that.
it,
Was he Larry David?
the first
It's like a
part-
Curb episode.
The first part
Exactly.
of the video, I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, people really blew this out of proportion. Like,
Yeah.
That's
he's
what I thought
really
at first,
not.
yeah.
But then when he gets to the part where he goes, "Oh well, some people fake it, so you got to prove it or something," I was like,
man.
"All right,
That's- yeah.
you lost me at that one."
That's
like,
the problem
that-
because once he
that's
starts
when-
talking, that's what happens.
It's
It's
probably-
over.
It's just like.
They probably paid $100 to see him, so they could do whatever the hell
Yeah,
they want.
right.
Yeah, right,
Why would
exactly.
they-
It's
why would
not
they
like
have
the
to get up?
national anthem or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a wheelchair, you're not going to stand up anyway for that.
Put your hand on your heart for
No.
Kanye West.
For fuck's
But yeah,
sake. Well, I lost my hand in the
Take
war,
your hat
asshole.
off during a
Whatever.
Kanye song,
Why
right?
do you come here?
Then
Right.
put your stump over your heart.
He used to set the bar so high for himself.
Himself.
Just no, but in terms of just what this ego he's
Yeah.
created,
Yeah, it's-
he's got
and
a matchless
why?
level. He just
He's not even a good rapper.
no,
No,
he's
it doesn't matter if he's a good rapper or not. He makes a lot of money off of shit.
right.
So he gets it warped in his brain that the shit that he makes has got to be good because of lots of money.
Immortal
yeah.
Technique said, just because you go platinum, it's got nothing to do with luck. It just means that 1 million people are stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that.
You
I'm
know?
still saying
Yeah, but
Kanye
think about
looks
how
at it
many
as
of those listens and likes on YouTube is just Kanye West listening to himself.
It
he's
could
got
be,
like
yeah.
5 million Google accounts just
Yeah.
so he can go ahead and click like.
He's
over
got a
and over
room that's got
again.
100
Ego.
computers in it that
Yeah.
just, it's
Like
just constant.
automatic.
Automated.
And he's like, yeah, I'm so good.
I'm so good, I like myself.
What a dick. Hey,
Baby, you sure you're not the Hobbit?
Wolf Dancer says something. Can you read it, sir? I can't
The only
see shit.
Catwoman
I
that
can't read.
counts.
I have to put
I
my
got
my
it.
old
Just
man
keep going.
glasses on.
The only
go on.
Catwoman that counts was Julie Newmar. The
Oh.
only reason Marvel created Spider-Woman was because they got when another company was going to do one.
Ah.
She was a hottie back, I think.
Word.
Julie Newmar, her and Michelle Pfeiffer, I look at both of them and I think absolute lunatic in the sack. Like, they want to strangle me while I'm banging.
Julie
Yeah.
And I'm kind of okay
Michelle
with that.
Pfeiffer was
I'll be honest.
wicked in her fucking
Am
movie. She took that movie.
Am
Eartha
I
Kitt,
weird
yeah.
that if
Eartha
I have
Kitt
to pick a
probably would
Catwoman,
eat
it's
part
the
of your
animated
face while
one from
banging
the
you.
Batman?
Wait, what? You?
If I had to pick like hottest Catwoman, I would pick the animated one.
Who
from
did the voice?
The Batman.
Anybody?
Right.
Mark
Hamill.
Weil?
Mark Hamill, the Catwoman, yeah.
Did all of
Mark
them.
Hamill
Yeah,
did all of
every
them.
fucking Batman character.
who did the
Dude,
voice of
Mark
the Bats?
Hamill's
Mark
the best Joker.
Yeah, she says Mark
absolutely.
Hamill's best Joker of all
Nobody
time.
Hands down.
But
Hands
yeah, but I
down.
think
got
Heath
you.
Ledger
I
fucking
think Heath
killed
Ledger,
it.
yeah.
I think he killed it.
And nobody
Ledger was
thought
a
he would be
good
good,
Joker.
and
No.
he was unbelievable.
Not only was he good, but they say that's what fucking killed him. It drove him
come
completely
on.
nuts.
I'm sorry, but if that killed him, then he fucking is a big giant pussy.
Or the best actor of all
Oh
time.
god! How many fucking roles does an actor need like play in their lifetime? Like they become that person.
Yeah,
like,
but I think he
all
was-
actors would die sooner or later.
Wasn't
Then,
he-
like because of their fucking roles. Like that's crazy.
Let me
Like,
bump you in.
Yeah, wasn't he involved with drugs though? Was it a drug?
Yeah, it was
There
drug
was a lot of
But I-
drug-related stuff. But if you couple the heavy drug use with the whole trying to get into the psyche of
acting,
the
yeah.
Joker and everything
Yeah.
like that, I could see that very easily just getting into like a delusional type of fucking downward spiral.
That creative
wow.
mind, yeah, he's
Yeah.
just out
Yeah,
there.
You know?
sure.
Yeah.
But when you watch that fucking movie, he's like, you look at him and you go, that's a real psychopath. That's
Yeah.
not a fucking
Well,
actor.
and that's
Like,
just it. I really,
I don't mean
feel
to
like
discredit.
Mark Hamill.
No.
Jack
Jack
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
The guy you hate.
Heath Ledger.
The guy who plays Batman.
I don't like.
the fuck is his
Ledger.
name?
Christian Bale.
Christian
Fuck
Bale.
that
Christian Bale.
guy.
I mean, I don't mean
I
to,
always forget his name.
I don't mean to diss the fucking great acting
I don't
that
think that was
is.
George
Oh,
Clooney.
yeah.
Val Kilmer. Wait, I'm getting there eventually.
No,
God.
No.
I like to see what
Every
Ben Affleck does.
wrong,
with the voice.
I think she made a good point about Ben Affleck. What was it?
I said he makes a believable Batman to me, but I don't really believe him as Bruce Wayne. They make him look like cigar tycoon from the 50s.
So, yeah, from the picture, he does look like, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Suspenders.
You know what? I could actually kind of see that work for fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I really. Bruce
Cigar
Wayne could
tycoon.
just be tycoon. Period. You put him in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, whatever. Bruce Wayne's gonna be fucking Bruce Wayne, just dressed different.
Weed
Yeah.
tycoon, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
That's
Bruce
Bruce
Wayne.
Wayne. That's Bruce
That's
Wayne
the new thing.
2024.
Weed, yeah.
It's a new thing.
I sell weed to fund my gadgets, man.
I'll tell you what.
You
though.
gotta be high to come up with half that shit anyway. Yeah,
Right?
I'll tell you
He
what.
throws a smoke bomb and gets the villain high.
And the villain's
He gets
all like,
up-
dude,
No,
I'm not
no,
even pissed
no.
anymore.
Yeah,
Stone
Yeah,
the
ass.
bad guy
His
comes out
sidekick
and is
could
like,
be
let's
called
get piece of
Secondhand.
chiz, bro. And then he still breaks his arm.
Oh my god, that's the greatest name ever.
What's it? What is it?
I said his sidekick could be called Secondhand.
Second hand. Yeah, perfect.
Holy
Perfect.
I could just see Batman throwing in like a weed smoke bomb and the bad guys coming out like, nah, dude, let's just fucking hug it out. And he still breaks their fucking arms.
No,
Let's hug it out.
Because he's fucking Batman.
They put their arms around each other. Let's go to Wawa and get some munchies.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go
Oh
get
my
some.
God,
Let's
John.
go
They
get
still
some fucking
have
mud buddies.
Because they still have the
I
classic
have to
special.
record you saying that you put at the end of the Awesome Time song.
What?
Please say it again.
Say what? Say it again.
Mr. Word. I couldn't do it as good that time. Fucking
What did he
Bane-
say?
Bane voice.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Got on the spot. Got
Drop
on
a
Do
beat.
it.
Talk it out, Mr. Word. Talk it out, Mr. Wayne.
Talk it out.
Mr. Wayne. Mr. Word.
All right, moving along.
Moving along.
Rhode Island.
Oh, goody. I
Getting
love that
closer.
state.
And Rhode Island.
That
Can we
state's
talk
the
about
size
the
of one of our
crocoduck
cities.
instead, please?
The what?
We talk about the crocoduck instead.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but you go ahead and you present
Kirk
it.
Cameron. Wait, there
Oh, hold on. Say the name again. Just
Feel the pain,
just say the name.
feel the burn.
Just say his name.
Kirk Cameron.
Go
Now cry
ahead.
yourself.
That was
Go ahead.
stage.
Go ahead.
Anyway, a while ago, there was a debate done with Kirk Cameron and, not Ken Ham, but who's that? The other fucking creationist nut job. I'll remember
the
his
other
name in a
Ham.
minute.
I know who you're talking about.
And it was against, like, some atheist group, I think, or something.
Oh yeah.
Not surprisingly.
And Mike Sgroi kept talking about, like,
He's showing
how,
that
like,
smile again.
if evolution was real, then there would be transitional fossils, like crocoducks. And then he's like, we got our graphic designer to make this. Now, this isn't a real animal. But if evolution was real, then this should exist somewhere. And he's like, now this is a crocoduck. And
Let me guess, it
recently-
looks
Yes, that's how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, right.
So the best part is, recently archaeologists have found, which is the equivalent equivalent of what would be the ancestor of basically a duck and a crocodile.
Yes!
And then, so the headline was like, "Your move, Kirk Cameron." They made like a whole fucking thing about the crocodile too, like a follow-up thing.
The crocodile.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
That sounds like another villain for douche dude.
I know, right?
Crocodile.
Douche dude battling
Mole Nip and
Oh,
crocodile.
Mole Nip's newest creation, the crocoduck.
You foiled me again, douche dude, but I'll get you next time.
And next time,
Well, there is a duck-billed platypus.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like half beaver, half
Yeah.
duck. Or
Our
something.
artist drew this up,
beaver.
but it's like a platypus.
like beaver.
Half beaver.
Beaver.
A duck beaver.
Half beaver, half dog, half
Beaver.
Half beaver.
There's
Michael.
animals to this. It's a human centipede.
It's 150% animal.
We should send an auto blow to Kirk Cameron.
Yeah.
Loosen him
Oh
up.
my god.
Just so
needs
he
it.
fucking just...
I just want to see him bless
Can I
it.
make tea in it?
Yeah.
Can't he just admit that he loves the cock? That's what's going
He's
on. That's what the
so
whole
awful.
thing is.
That
God bless him.
awful.
Let him
every
do it.
single
Of
night.
course,
Yeah.
of course. That's the one thing I would respect him for.
Every
Just
single-
sucking dicks left and right,
Every
man.
single night, Kirk Cameron wipes off on his boyfriend's back and sops himself to sleep.
That's what
it comes
comes
down.
off.
That's what it comes down to. And he needs to just get over the fact that he thinks other people will
Yeah.
judge him for it. I don't give a
Look.
fuck. Wipe off on a man or a woman, whatever.
I'm here to defend Kirk Cameron. Leave the guy alone. He's coping with his tendencies, whatever the fuck.
Right.
He's
I don't think I've
coping
heard
with
him
his
do
identity.
anything since that show.
He's the most.
He's
from
just
the-
been
the
making Christian
creation.
movies
Yeah.
about creationism.
No, I know that. But I feel like I
Oh wait,
haven't
is
really-
he in the new one about the fucking rapture with fucking
No,
Nick Cage?
no. He wrote a movie called Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas.
Oh, good. He's like
I
Ernest.
hope not.
And the whole thing in the trailer,
is the
there's an
most
argument that he has in the car with a guy that's just like, he's just like, Santa kicked Jesus out the manger and was like, rolling, rolling, rolling.
It's so painful.
That's him trying to connect with a young crowd because he thinks doing that,
Makes it cool to
the
love
disconnection
Jesus.
he has with reality
He's
is...
making the good news even better.
Dude, he made the good news watchable for me. I mean, I want to hear it.
And he's saying rolling, rolling, rolling.
Rolling,
It's
rolling,
so
rolling.
gross.
The old
Because-
song or the
nice,
the Limp Bizkit
It's like the
version?
Limp Bizkit
Oh,
version, yeah.
I don't know
Limp
what's
Bizkit,
worse.
which wasn't.
It was on the Gold Cobra. Don't diss the Gold Cobra.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, is it on the hot
Right.
dog flavored water?
No, it was one before that one.
I don't
Whatever,
know.
I
Significant
don't-
other.
Yeah, that one. The one with the cartoon of fucking cock smacking himself like this on with the fucking big goofy
Hey,
shit.
hey, I like Fred Durst.
Oh, I do
have
too,
No
but he's-
issue with
John,
fucking.
John used to be so
Yeah, I
into
was.
it.
I was.
John had a man crush on that
I did.
dude.
Dude,
I have
He had
no
a
issues
friend
with him,
crush.
but I also know that he's an egotistical prick as well.
Doesn't matter.
Simple as that.
$3
Hey,
bills
That was
was
I
an
love
that
album.
awesome
phenomenal.
album.
It was all
But-
downhill after that.
However,
Before
I
that,
still
like
feel
at the
that the
beginning,
majority of the
before it
shit that
even
I
started.
like
Yeah,
about
but
Limp
they
Bizkit
blew
came
up
out of
with
West
their-
Borland, not out of fucking Fred Durst.
Oh, well, the same
West
thing.
West
Borland's
Borland
a
needs to
fucking
either not be in the band or
phenomenal
be in the band. That
He
shit's
changed
so
his mind,
fucking
yeah.
No,
annoying.
well,
Good.
here's the thing, and this is what drives me nuts, is that West Borland in Limp Bizkit makes Limp Bizkit likable to me. However, all of his side project shit is fucked, and you need to be on lots of drugs to even try to understand it. That
It's
makes me sad.
insane.
Oh,
The
yeah, there was
videos
one
are
I liked.
insane.
Yeah, and it makes me really sad that it's like,
Duke
okay, I
Lion.
need Limp
I like
Bizkit.
that.
Yeah, Duke Lion.
No, it goes like this. Like, everybody in here is a creative person, okay? West
except for me.
Borland,
No, I'm
He's
not.
just funny.
West Borland made his money off of Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Therefore, he can now go, here's my vision.
Yeah.
And I can make probably a living off
Yeah,
of it,
right.
but it
He can,
almost
he can
doesn't
just
matter.
go, you know what? I wanna film a man baby walk around in slow motion in front of a porn scene. 'Cause
Yeah,
fuck
with
it, I'm West
intestines
Borland.
hanging out and Cthulhu tentacles and shit.
Yeah, but West Borland said in an interview, I hope we're not a fad, but they actually were.
Yeah, that was
Just
weird.
it was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
fad.
But-
the time period.
Yeah,
All
yeah, they
bands
got
like
locked in that
become
new
a
metal
fad
shit.
in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
Like what? Like
Yeah.
even if you last a long time, you're still like Guns N' Roses still exist, but they're
They were.
They don't
That's
exist.
because of
They
actual
don't
bands.
exist.
Oh no,
It's
Chinese
Axl
Democracy
Rose
Part
with
2
a
is only like 5
piecemeal
years out.
version.
Right.
Of fucking Guns N' Roses. It's not Guns N' Roses. I mean, he'd be better off putting out an album called Axl Rose.
no,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
Nobody
Axl
would buy
Rose
it
is a
ever.
Chinese
douchebag,
democracy
but
would have held a hell of a lot more water if it wasn't a Guns N' Roses album.
No, it wouldn't have. If it
With
was
Bucket,
Axl
yeah,
Rose,
Bucket.
Chinese democracy
I mean,
would never
Buckethead is a
It
killer
wouldn't,
fucking guitar
because
player.
everybody fucking hates Axl Rose. They just listen to him for the sake of liking Guns N' Roses as a collective.
No
So
one's
if
going
he
to
put
those
out
shows to
something
hear
as
new
Axl
fucking Guns N'
Rose,
Roses.
everyone would
That's
tell
it.
him to
This
go
is the-
fuck himself.
It's the same argument that I was just having about I like Wes Borland in Limp Bizkit, but Wes Borland as just an individual musician, not my cup of tea. Same deal with Fred Durst. He's kind of an egotistical douchebag, but when you put him into Limp Bizkit and you mix that chemistry together, all of a sudden it's something that's decent and listenable.
I would like to come to Fred Durst's defense on this, and I'll tell you why. I think that Korn and Limp Bizkit and that whole fucking group, they were the last rock stars. Because they don't make rock stars anymore. They make pop stars now.
Right.
So when it comes to rock or anything that's got any integrity, everything's online. It's not the same as it used to be.
No.
There aren't even really trends anymore. It's kind of like anything goes. In the pop world, there are trends. But everywhere else,
Yeah, but
which
those
has grown,
those trends are very, very vigorously watched and
monitored.
Well, not monitored, but herded, so to speak.
Yeah, sure.
Shepherded,
Yeah.
if you will.
Who's your the rock bands now? You Black Keys, Jack White.
Yeah, Jack White, sure.
Jack White.
It's more of a traditional style classic rock sound,
But if
it's
you go
not as
online,
aggressive, it's still really good.
like,
but there's
I-
still a lot of really
Yeah.
aggressive music out there, but you gotta fucking look for it.
Yeah,
That's all.
right.
Same thing with
People-
hip hop.
YouTube.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find bands that you never thought you'd listen to.
Or
you never heard of.
podcasts.
like Ice and The Face, available on Droid iTunes.
And Awesome Talk.
I want to see the
Brought
Fred
to you by
Durst,
us.
Fred
It's
Durst,
underground.
Kanye West collaboration.
I'll tell you what.
Absolutely
Give it
not.
like 10 years.
You know
No, you
who
know what?
posted
I
a
can
picture? Hold on. You know who posted a picture? Tech9 recently
Yeah.
posted a picture of Fred Durst on the phone with him,
Yeah.
and he's like, "There's going to be a Tech9 Fred Durst collaboration."
Well, he's still
and I was
doing-
like, "Why not?"
Yeah, Fred Durst still works in music.
And you know what? If Tech9 might have more integrity as a hip hop artist than anyone that's ever fucking existed.
I'll agree with
And if Fred Durst is gonna, dude, that's good for Fred.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw him on an episode of House, Fred Durst. He was like a bartender.
Yep.
Yeah,
Weird.
he played a
Weird.
bartender.
He
Yeah.
just makes weird cameos now.
Yeah, he just shows up in weird places.
Well, no,
shows up.
weirdest cameo, and still my favorite one was Vanilla Ice in the Ninja Turtles macaroni and cheese commercial.
In the commercial. Yeah.
Have you ever
They
heard?
used to hate that. Now it's just making money off
I
it.
know.
so
Might
don't
as
care.
well. Yeah.
Have you ever heard Vanilla Ice's cover of Ice Ice Baby
Yes,
in
oh
his
my
hardcore
God.
band?
Oh god, yeah,
No.
it was
Yeah.
so
Ice,
awesome.
Ice Baby!
It was so awesome. Like I listened to it,
weird.
like yeah, I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Yeah, that album was, he made like a hardcore album.
Yeah, he did a
Stay
gang-
true to my family.
He did
Stay
a-
true, stay true.
He did a gangster rap album too. I'm pretty sure.
We should
Yeah.
rig the auto-blow that we give away to play that song every time it goes on.
That's just blowing somebody. That's
Yeah,
all.
every time you stick your
Yeah.
dick in it, it sings
It goes
Ice
on.
hardcore Vanilla
No, we have
Ice.
to
Music
somehow
box.
make it sound like it's gagging every once in a
So
while.
then if you hear
Chokes
Ice
a
Ice
little.
Baby when it's
gagging
going
a little.
off, then you're conditioned to get a boner when you hear
Right.
that song.
That's right. That's right.
That's just fucked.
That's right.
Fucking Pavlovian even.
Yes.
Look, if you jerk off during any fucking certain thing, it becomes a trigger.
Yeah, Murphy
Yeah.
Brown for me.
Yeah, that's why I get turned
What's
on when I
that?
take a Brown.
Murphy Brown.
Murphy, give me the Murphy Brown reference. Please click. That's the first Murphy Brown reference I've ever heard.
The first Murphy Brown reference in Awesome Talk, at least.
Who is the chick, the reporter? Not Murphy Brown, the other woman.
Oh, yeah, the hot one.
She was
I don't know, but I would think she's hot now, but as a kid, I didn't think so.
No, not at
No,
all.
your taste matured.
Yeah, it grows up. You know?
It's like wine. It
I mean,
gets
she
better
might
with
be all fucky now. I don't know.
Who cares? It's the fucking no one knows.
I'm an Estelle Getty fan. I'm putting it out there. Let's
Me
go.
too.
Ryan's friend's grandmother, who lived right over in Oakhurst over here, was best friends with Estelle.
Oh, I thought you
Really?
were
Wow.
gonna say had a lesbian interaction with Estelle Getty.
Well, that'd be a crazy
It
story.
should be creepy and hot all at the same time.
What did you think of Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
I thought that was
Getty-
awesome.
Oh gosh.
She stole the show.
I
She
didn't
stole the
see it.
show.
I didn't see it.
Dude,
Sylvester
Sly
Stallone.
Stallone could have just fucked off and it could have just been Estelle
It
Getty.
would have just been her, right?
It would
Right.
have been badass. Just her walking around with a fucking six-shooter, Dirty
Yeah, my
Harry
mom's
style,
gonna
and just
shoot.
banging fucking people in the mouth with their guns.
Who is the
banging.
best Golden Girl?
Best Golden Girl?
That's a hard.
Dorothy.
No.
Okay,
Blanche.
B. Arthur. Look, I love B. Arthur.
Blanche.
The weird part is the oldest lady was the youngest one of the group.
That's right.
Yeah.
Blanche the nympho whore.
Blanche.
Yeah, Blanche.
Because
Everyone
I
goes
hope
for
that
Nympho
one
whore,
day, I
Blanche.
hope that once when I turn 50, I can find me a Blanche and I can just fucking go to town on
Look,
Dorothy's
You
the
do
most
her now.
like me.
she's the what?
She's the most like me.
Sarcastic
She was
and
the
like.
centerpiece.
She
was the rock.
Thanks, dude.
That, you know what?
Exactly that.
Right.
Manly, loud.
I didn't mean
awkward,
manly.
awkward,
She did have the man hair and shoulder pads.
That's a good debate. People should tweet us in now. Who's the best?
Who is the best golden
Best
girl?
golden girl.
why?
Chat, whatever.
Actually, you know
Why
what? I'm
is she
gonna
the
I'm gonna
best?
rescind Blanche. I'm still gonna go with Betty White because Betty White, regardless of where you see her at, she always like.
She's always awesome.
Yeah, in Golden Girls, she was like a
So
little
is Bea.
kind of. She was like this close to Alzheimer's patient, but not, and that
Oh,
was
no,
fucking
she was.
hilarious.
She
So it's
started
all
to
about the
forget.
personality.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh no,
That's
her
nice to
personality.
see.
is-
Yeah,
Now that's a guy in his
What
30s
if, like,
talking. Because when you're in your early 20s, you
Yeah.
think a
Yeah.
short skirt and big boots are fucking personality. But when you're in your 30s,
Yeah.
You actually look for fucking personality.
yeah.
Like, oh, I can maintain an intelligent conversation with this person. I want to stick my dick in them.
So
Betty
B.
White-
Arthur.
He keeps saying he wants to stick his dick in you. It's weird.
Actually,
talking to me.
I apologize. I was
talking
pointing
to
at the
you.
struggles poster
Oh,
behind
that's
you.
better.
All right.
And that way.
I Facebooked the topic. Let's see.
Please
what
do.
response.
Please
Yeah.
do.
There we
Please
go.
do.
Yeah.
So
Moving on to another topic. for
Next
the time
one? You
being.
want the
We'll let
next
that
one?
gestate.
Moving.
you're gonna love this. Rhode Island.
Again?
Rhode
Again?
Island.
Wait, did we
Oh,
just
we
do
ne-
a
we
Rhode
never-
Island, or
Oh,
we never got to it?
We should have a big map where we can put
We did,
pins in
didn't
each
we?
state
No.
and talk about
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Put a
We
pin
did
in it every
crocodile.
time we talk
Yeah.
about
Oh yeah,
something.
yeah. We can only
Oh, yeah.
talk
The
about one
crocodile.
state.
We jumped to
every
the
season.
Crocoduck.
We
I had
went to
announced
Crocoduck.
Rhode Island, but I
Right.
didn't say what was going
Yeah,
on.
we went to
Alright.
Crocodile.
Rhode Island.
Okay, Rhode Island.
Sidetracked.
A man was charged with 4 DUIs within a 30-hour time span. And he crashed
That's enough.
4 different cars in this time span.
Was it taxi
No, that gets a
driver?
slow clap. That gets a fucking slow clap right there.
Slow drunk class.
What is he, like Rudy or something?
All right.
Something like that?
Wow,
How is he
that's
able to
disgusting.
get into a
Steve
car
Jessup?
after the first? Why was he not arrested?
Well, he's
Usually-
probably white. I
Here,
mean,
well, first and
Let me
foremost,
piss, I gotta
it's
get out. I'll be right
scientific
back.
proof
You guys
that
rip
if
this
you
apart.
are drunk and you get into a car accident because you can't react as quickly and your muscles don't tense up as much,
Right.
you're like a rag doll. So bones don't break. You don't get beat up as badly as someone that's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
sober.
yeah,
So
if you're sober and you go, "Urgh," guess what? All this shit's gonna
Yeah.
just shatter.
So it's better to be drunk when you get an arrest.
So you're
Yeah,
saying,
absolutely.
saying go with
Get
it.
rid-
Not
really-
morally, but scientifically.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. So on that aspect, I can see how he can get into 4 wrecks while hammered over 30 hours.
Yeah,
But
but
how is he
I
not
don't get
arrested
that.
after
Apparently, you
the
need to
first?
go to Rhode
Were they
Island.
all his
Well,
cars?
was it all
or
about
were
the
they
money? He
other
bailed
people's
himself out?
cars?
Good
That's
question.
Like, I want to know
these
if
are
he
all good
owned them
questions.
all. Like,
Yeah.
Huh?
I want to know if those were all his cars.
I doubt
He
it.
probably
Or
At
like he
least 2 of those
crashes
cars
it,
were
he goes
stolen.
and rents another one.
No,
and
he
crashes it,
probably had
goes and
4 in
rents
his
another
garage because he
Yeah,
had
you
to have the
drunk,
money to bail his ass out.
Are
So
you
he probably
drunk,
went in the
bro?
garage. He'll take
one. How much was the bell?
For an
No
hour,
idea.
I've been mostly
The guy that knows
sober.
information
I
is taking a
know that.
piss.
I stopped
I
drinking.
just don't understand if he was pulled over and charged with a DUI or given a DUI. How was he not arrested
The first time,
the
yeah.
first
Yeah.
time and allowed to
Absolutely.
get back in the car? What was
Or-
the
or
Doesn't make
maybe-
any
Sounds
sense.
like affluenza to me.
sounds like
Houdini.
affluenza.
We need to know how much the bail was.
I don't know how much the bail was. but-
$45.
And Rick, this
It's a
wasn't Steve
blowjob and a
Jessup.
high five.
What's that?
This wasn't Steve
It wasn't
Jessup.
Steve Jessup, but
Sounds like it.
but Steve Jessup, that motherfucker said he was going to be on this show eventually.
Is it
So
Rob Ford? He's somebody to get away with it. Oh, Rob, you know.
I know, Rob Ford, you're just like, oh, that guy, he smokes crack, whatever.
I have a
Fine.
buddy who used to be really good friends with Hunter S. Thompson.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he said that back in the day in Aspen, Colorado, when it was like a hippie town,
Yeah.
Hunter would drive around drunk and on drugs, and he would fire guns out of the fucking window.
Sounds
That
about
sounds
right.
like a
when
fun
the,
time.
when the cops would come get him, they wouldn't arrest him because everybody in the town knew each
It was-
other,
yeah.
and they were like, "This is just Hunter being Hunter," you know.
Hunter being Hunter.
Dude, the guy, it was like his buddy's like birthday. So at 4 a.m, Hunter S. Thompson walks onto the guy's front lawn with a machine gun and shoots all the fucking windows out of the guy's fucking house, and then just gets in his car and goes to fuck home.
Yeah.
And he's never arrested for any of this
I
shit.
wish I had that type of fucking
Friends, I'll come shoot the windows at your fucking house. Fuck you.
I just wish I could walk up to someone's house and just fucking shoot the shit out and go home and know, one, I can afford to fucking replace it because fuck it, I'm Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
And two, the cops aren't going to come over because they know I'm fucking Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah,
like, just having that fucking carte blanche is awesome.
Holy shit, okay. Yeah, you're right. So we got content to play.
Content?
So we're going to take a break. So a few weeks ago, our buddy Brian Dooley from Shrunken Head Studios in California, he's a creature effects artist. He's worked with Jim Henson. I mean, the guy's, he works with GWAR.
He works with everybody that you want to meet.
He's making the Creep Show characters. This dude is an awesome fucking guy. So last show, we aired the first half of the sort of roundtable session that we had with him here, where we basically sat around and drank a bunch of fucking beers.
I think we were still wearing the same red shirts.
You guys were wearing red.
It's the Awesome Talk uniform. Everybody else is just slacking off.
He's amazing.
We're going to give them the merits.
I almost wore red, too. Here you go.
You should have.
You chose wrong, my friend.
Chose wrongly.
His amazing wife, Mika, was here, and she was running the board, running the cameras. So what we want to do right now is we want to air the second half of that roundtable session that we held with him. And stick around.
How long is it?
About a half hour.
30 minutes of awesomeness.
Totally worth every fucking minute. We talk about GWAR. We talk about David Brokey. We talk about what he's got coming up. It's just fucking
Make sure
great.
to watch. There's a quiz afterwards.
Definitely check it out. And we will be back here with Mike Sgroi.
Yes.
Back here with the chat. Back here with everybody at the bar. And get guitar, sir, if you will.
And that's cool. Out of respect to you, you did it last, and you did it great. So we're gonna let it go. And the Viking funeral for him, they
awesome.
set fire to the costume.
Hell yeah.
That was so cool. I was like, wow, that's how much of a fucking rock star you were, dude.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you a heavy question?
Yeah.
He did a great job. He did.
Okay, so David died.
Yeah.
Which is terrible and unfortunate. He was an amazing entertainer. Absolutely. And every interview I've ever seen with him out of costume, he seemed like the coolest guy in the fucking.
He was a very laid back, nice guy.
My question is this. He it came out days later that he died from a heroin.
Yes.
And I saw a few people, unfortunately, changing their tune about how they felt about his death.
Can I interject? Really?
Well, hold on. I want him to. I want Brian to answer first. And a lot of people sort of changed their fucking stance on it from sort of like he was this great guy to fuck, this sucks. He was a drug addict.
Yeah.
I've always felt shit. Like I always feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like the guy was a nice guy or wasn't a nice guy, no matter what the fuck his choices were.
Yeah.
And you spoke with him. You're working with GWAR. I just wanted to know your opinion on it as somebody closer to the band than any of us could ever be.
Him dying of a heroin finding out that, because originally we all found out that he just fell asleep in his recliner and died.
Yeah.
But everybody suspected there was something else happening.
Sure.
So then after, the test came back, and it was funny because my wife had she was in D.C. at the time when David passed, and she had told me, you better check the news and say, I think Dave is dead. And I was like, no way. And our friend Jameson, who's Beefcake, was in D.C. Promoting his Mount Vapor stuff because they're doing GWAR fluids for their vapor thing. Wow. So I was promoting that. So he wasn't home. Yeah. But anyway, so she said, you should look it up. And I was like, this can't be fucking real that he's actually dead. But anyway, so when the drug test came back and they found it was heroin, like it didn't change my feeling about the guy. Like I'm still impressed and blown away by him. And, I think if you're a real hardcore fan of GWAR, you know that there was a past, obviously everybody dabbled in stuff like that or whatever. Sure. And they partied or whatever, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, come on. That just GWAR does not come from a sober mind. Yeah. No. Okay? And, whatever. I mean, and so he did what he did. Does it suck that he died from it? Absolutely. Right. Because GWAR will never be the same without Odorous up there. Okay, but they can still go on and totally do their thing. Sure. They still can do their thing. I think it will be different, but they'll still be able to totally do it. And they have such a huge fan base, a loyal fan base.
This feels
will be there no matter what.
Very similar to the Alice in Chains discussion we had.
Elaine? Elaine Staley died?
This is a conversation we had.
You know what's weird?
I said it cannot be Alice in Chains
without Elaine Staley.
They can all
Just like Misfits can't be without Glenn Danzig.
They can call each other whatever the fuck they everyone, but they shouldn't call each other Alice in Chains.
I still
And,
disagree.
They can't.
But with GWAR, I feel
different.
like they can still be GWAR.
Yeah.
Because
Like, there is
GWAR
a
is like
big
a freaky
difference.
fucking word.
Well,
You
GWAR-
can't
It's
start
because
off something
David
to grow back.
he created a world that people understood, believed in, have interpreted
Well,
correctly.
it's a
and they can
comic
carry
book.
it on.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
a comic
yeah.
book,
Right.
dude. It's a comic book. Characters die in comic books
Yeah, well, I mean,
all the time. The
Scumdogs-
GWAR story is never ending.
They're
Well,
It's
people also come back
immortal.
from
It
the
can
dead
go as
comic
far
books
as
all the time,
anybody
Yeah.
so-
as anybody wants to take it, but you just got to find the right people to take it there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I was saying, like, dude, like that shit didn't change my opinion of him whatsoever. Finding that shit out. I remember when I was dating Kristen, and right before we opened for them. And we're just sitting at the fucking, and like, I had, Kristen was way more of a GWAR fan than I was at that time, but like, I had gotten caught up, like, I had seen him a couple times, and we were opening for him, and I was super fucking pumped, and this and that, but like, I didn't, I wasn't like super fanboy or anything yet, you know what I mean? Like, I knew their songs, I knew the deal, I knew the stage show, I was excited, but my girl, like, knew everything about them, you know what I mean? And so we get to the fucking Birch Hill, we unload, we get in there, and we fucking waltz in the fucking joint, and me and Kristen go up, and I'm sitting there trying to scheme ways to get beer and shit like that, and she stops me, and she just looks, and she points, and she goes, dude, that's odorous right there. And I'm just like, dude, that fucking skinny guy? And she's just like, dude, that's odorous. And I'm just like, holy shit, you're right. It's
That's
odorous.
fucking awesome.
And that was the night we met
Insanely
Danielle.
happy in that picture.
Nice.
Us backstage talking about.
Hell
shit.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Can I show
But
the
that
screen?
was, and that,
on the screen.
yeah.
I'll give it to you to upload if you want.
You put this up?
Don't put up his naked Jennifer Lawrence pictures.
Yeah.
I don't want the internet to get them.
And I want the FBI here because America's princess got hacked.
Thank you. Guys, I gotta cut out.
All right, man. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Matt Hill. Take care.
All right, man.
But yeah, so that was, that was the first time I met the dude.
Yeah.
And it was my girlfriend who pointed him out, and she pointed out Daniela too. And she was like, dude, and that's Slimenstra. And I'm like, I didn't know them without the makeup on.
Yeah.
And like, I saw the dude sitting there. And I'm just
I
like,
just saw that picture of him. I'm like,
are you kidding?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just like, are you kidding? That's fucking odorous. I'm just like, dude, that looks like the most like.
Dave
That looks like the least intimidating person on the planet. Like, he looks like the nicest dude ever. And we went, and he was. And we went up and talked to him. And dude, if he was on heroin or what, like, I don't know nothing about his fucking personal life, but I've met him on a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
And
He
that
was
first
awesome.
one always sticks in my mind because he was just a dude going up to the bar asking for a fucking free bottle of water, just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
And I walked up and said, dude, we're opening for you. It's really cool to meet you. And I would have, it's really neat, nice to meet the face behind the mask and stuff. And he's just like, oh man, absolutely. Just don't tell anybody my secret.
Nice.
And I'm just like, no problem. I won't say anything. And so he went and walked around the rest of the night. Nobody knew who the fuck he was
That's
except
awesome.
me and Kristen.
God, that's
and we
awesome.
didn't say a fuck. I didn't tell you guys. I didn't tell anybody. I was just like, okay, and no
awesome,
problem, And he was really that cool though. He was just like, he would sit and talk. He would chill with you.
He's a real
Bump
person.
him in.
He
He's
was that.
dying- he's dying
That's like where the Alice in Chains things comes in. You know what I mean? Like it really is. It's tragic that it happens, but like that's why I agree though, because the dudes from GWAR are taking the memory and moving forward, and I think the dudes from Alice in Chains did a really good job of doing that as well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think they did a good job.
I respect your opinion on it.
I think they did a good job.
I rarely respect
I think
opinions,
most-
but
I think most of the songs, I actually think if you really listen to the newer shit that they put out, most of the songs are actually about that.
sure, and
They're
Jared
about
Cantrell
he's
wrote most of that
writing.
stuff.
Yeah, and he wrote most of the stuff that Lane Staley did too. You know.
Yeah, hold on. Bump him in. He's dying to say some
Oh,
shit.
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's all right. Well,
No, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Okay, for me, I'm kind of in the middle because I am definitely a realist where it comes to a purist where it comes to certain bands.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
like when the front man dies.
Yeah. No, I
That's
agree.
it.
I agree.
That's how I feel about
I'm the same way. I'm the same way, dude.
To be honest, I've only listened to a couple of the new Alice in Chains things. I really didn't dig it, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of people did.
I didn't think it was bad. It just wasn't memorable.
Yeah,
That's how
it didn't
I
stick.
felt.
It wasn't
because-
memorable because Lane Staley is actually in pain, and that was important.
Yeah, Lane had a real problem with, like, again, heroin. I mean, it's like, I don't know how many times a heroin overdose has to happen before people learn that, you know what, let's just stop doing this.
Yeah, right.
Because it's really not working out.
I actually got
It's not working out too well.
I actually recently got some interesting perspective on that whole thing too. If you read Rex
suck a
Brown's
helium
book,
tank. And you make a funny noise for a little while, and you write like an awesome song from that.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm down.
that was awesome.
If you read Rex Brown's book, he talks about a lot of, like, remember Boggy Depot? Yeah, he was on Boggy Depot. He did a few songs like on bass for Boggy Depot, and he knew Jerry Cantrell very well and Lane Staley and all that shit. And Jerry Cantrell and him used to do blow all fucking night. Like, a lot of those dudes were on a lot of shit. You know, like, that was kind of the deal. That was it. Stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but fucking Lane was the one who went too far. You know what I mean? And it got him. And dude, and Lane Staley himself, like, that was like one of those powerful things I ever read in my life, because it happened to come like toward the end downswing of my own problems. You know what I mean? There was an article that came out in Rolling Stone before Lane, actually before Lane died, called "The Needle and the Damage Done," and it was basically a Rolling Stone interviewer went to his house.
Oh yeah, that was one of the hardest
sat with
interviews
him
I've read
for a
in my life.
weekend.
Yeah,
and he was just like, "Yeah, every day I wake up and shit myself.
Yeah,
it's terrible." And it's this and that. He couldn't go on with the band anymore. He couldn't. It wasn't like for lack of wishing. He was incapable of doing it. So I think that's why I like the new Alice in Chains so much, is because it's them saying, you know, like, this is our history, this is our dirt, this is our past, these are the fucking things we did, and we lost one. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that they're still making music and they're still trudging forward and going for it.
Absolutely.
And dude, do you hear them fucking selling out to MTV? Do you hear them fucking like on commercial? No, they're just but they're just.
Who the fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, if they were shameless capitalists and they were just doing it for monetary reasons, you would know. You would know. There would be Alice in Chains songs in front of the Super Bowl. There'd be Alice in Chains songs in Taco Bell commercials.
Dude,
they're writing music right now. They're writing music right now with a new member to just keep the fucking vision burning.
With what you're saying.
And I respect the shit out of that.
I'm just saying that
I respect the shit out of it.
My ears don't perk up like they used to.
Mine did. Mine did.
That's good.
I appreciated the shit out of what they did, and I liked both of those albums. I thought they were very well done. I thought the music, and I thought the guy that I think Jerry took on the Lane end of the vocals, and the new guy does the Jerry stuff. And I really like it.
A smart
I know, and I really like it.
Jerry did really good.
Jerry did a lot of good stuff. And I really like it, dude. It's honest. It's honest. It's their honest opinion on what happened.
It's sort of a lie, too.
I don't think so at all.
Well, you're calling it Alice in Chains, but there's an Alice missing.
They should have changed the fucking name.
Maybe a little bit, but still, acknowledge.
But Sublime though with their songs,
Sublime tours with their new vocalist.
They do, what is it, the Long Beach double stars?
Sublime with Rome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they do their thing, whatever.
That to me, that honors Bradley. But I want to change the subject. I want to move on to what is going on with you nowadays. What are you currently working on? What's happening?
Okay. Right now we're working on the production is toy line for Creepshow. We're getting ready to do all the little figurines for GWAR. GWAR's 30th anniversary is coming up next year.
I have one more question about GWAR.
Yeah, ask away.
I want your opinion on this.
Okay.
So I talked to you about this earlier in the evening.
Okay.
I wanted to know your opinion. If Awesome Talk took a trip to the GWAR bar in Virginia when it opens, and we were to film it, and we go there, we have drinks, and we we talk to people, do you think that would be awesome?
I think that would be really cool, man. I think that would.
I think we'd have a good time.
I want Brian Dooley to do it with us.
I want Brian Dooley to come with us.
I would like us to have a couple of at least like the prototypes done that they could have at the bar, because I mean,
that'd be cool.
I think they're doing like little figurines first, and they're gonna move to some posable figures. I think later.
Hold on.
But yeah, I think it'd be really rad. You know what I mean? And they're such really laid back, down to earth people. All of them, like they're just really good dudes. So I mean, they're open to a lot of things, and anything that exposes them even more to like get things going.
Yeah,
totally. Because I mean, they've really tapped into every source imaginable to get this bar off the ground.
Yeah, good.
And this, I mean, I couldn't even fathom something as awesome as this, as a GWAR bar and restaurant.
It's a restaurant too.
If you've ever been to a GWAR show, then imagine those.
It's like a GWAR Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. If you've ever been to a GWAR show, then imagine them serving you fucking food.
Fuck yeah!
It's really going to be a turner for you.
If you ever went to a GWAR concert and the only thing that would make this better is if they also gave you burgers.
And it shoots blue fluid at
I mean, oh my god, can you imagine it just like fucking like the Cthulhu fish like special and it like just comes in your face? You know, like, just. I mean,
hey,
it
little
could be,
Bobby,
but I don't know.
That's the world.
From what I've heard, and I could be wrong, but what I've heard is, it's gonna be this kind of Planet Hollywood looking thing, but just for GWAR, so it has a lot of all the costumes throughout the years and props and art and just. It's kind of everyone that's a GWAR fan that has a good roundabout display of all that
like
stuff.
A random family drive.
And
you want to get something to eat?
Yeah, you're not gonna want to. You're definitely not gonna stop in there.
Some tourist from Iowa shows up.
It's gonna look like a titty twister.
So not gonna happen.
From
not
till
gonna
dawn.
I think the random off-the-street tourist is not gonna be anywhere. But who knows?
That's gonna be a weird Yelp review.
Yeah. Oh my god. I went in there and I was fucked in the ass.
All I wanted was a cheeseburger.
By someone named Father Bohab.
The waiter punched me just in my face.
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
Don't go here.
It's I think for them it's definitely going to be an awesome venture.
I hope it
for
is.
them. I think it's going to work out. I mean, it's where they're
out.
from. They're from Richmond, and their hometown I think has been very supportive of them through the years, and they really
good.
So I think it's going to work out really good for them. I hope it is. I definitely want to go there while it is around. I want to hit it.
Now, what's working well for you? What's going on with you at the moment? What are you doing?
Right now, working well with me is we're finally almost done with this first level of Creep Show.
Now, what does that mean? What's going on?
The first phase of
what's
getting
going on
this
in the phase?
This toy, this action figure, actually produced and shipped finally to my customers. It's taken 2 years.
Show the light.
Oh, show the leg. I gotta show the leg. Yeah, here. I'm gonna pop the foot off just so it doesn't fall off here. But so in the inner thigh, it even says, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can show them around. It says I got the tooling done, so it says Shrunken Head Studios, all rights reserved, made in the USA,
I'll see if I can
copyright
get this up on the
2014.
screen. I thought you were going to show something.
Yeah, come on, man.
And you're like, I'm in on this.
I'm in.
I could.
Right next to his left testicle is a heart tattoo.
And it says, I'm the heart Brian too. Love Nathan.
And that means I think my mom is a left nut.
Yeah. Which is a drag.
Later. I'm going to do it right now.
So, it has taken 2 years to get this figure off the ground, all because I originally went to China to have this done.
Okay.
And then somewhere along the line, they pulled a fast one on me, and they changed the quotes.
China always pulling
They
fast
tripled
ones.
them. They tripled the quote on me.
Jesus.
And made it almost $100,000 when it should have cost me less than $50,000.
No.
So that was where I was stuck for a while.
Yeah.
So all these people had paid me money already to get this thing based off the original quote. Now I've accepted money, and everyone's freaking out, where's my figure? And I'm like, well, I'm still going through with this. I want to see this happen. Yeah. So I'm like, I got to figure out how I could do this. And I'm like, you know what? I know we can do this ourselves. So I took almost a year of research and development and I sculpted an entire body for this character so that we could produce the whole thing in-house. Because I was like, you know what? There's so many companies that take people's money and then something goes wrong and they just disappear.
Yeah.
And then later, years on, they start over as somebody else. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to see this through and give this to them because I want to hear them say, this was so worth the wait.
Dude, mad respect.
Thank you. Even though this is empty, but thank you.
Yeah.
America made. So, zombies American made. So, I really wanted to see this thing happen. I was such a huge fan of this movie, and I was like, no one's done this before.
Is that the only thing you made out of that movie?
I've done the crate monster Fluffy. The monster that crawls on the wood crate. We started doing the seaweed zombies from Something That Tied You Over with Leslie Nielsen in it.
Oh yeah, okay. Like you can't make the blob.
I so desperately
well, that's Creep Show 2, and that's unrelated to the licensing.
Oh, is it really?
Thank you. Yeah, that's a completely separate thing. Yeah. I acquired this licensing by the current people who happen to who buy it off of Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So that's how I did. Licensing is complicated.
I'm sure.
And after this, I don't want to license anything ever again.
There's even like a newer Creep Show that came out like I don't know 5 years ago.
It came out 5 years ago. It's terrible.
I have not seen that. I'm not going to Indiana Jones myself on that either.
No.
I refuse to see the new Indiana Jones, and I will not see the new Creep
There's
Show.
another Indiana Jones.
Well, there's the Crystal.
You're
the
better.
Crystal.
That's the one I'm talking about.
You won't see it.
I refuse.
There was another one.
I refuse.
I won't see
refuse to let it ruin
She
everything.
fucking won't see motherfucking Indiana Jones 4.
No, you know what? And
if I had the forethought that I have with Indiana Jones, I wouldn't have so many problems with the new Terminator because I wouldn't have seen it.
Bump him in.
Thank you, Brian Dooley.
Boom. I knew a lot. I had a lot of friends that worked on the indie last Indiana Jones movie, and I mean, they were just like, man, it's
Did they cry themselves?
it's really
to sleep?
weird. They're like,
It's really bad.
It's like and Harrison Ford. I'm like, and I love Harrison Ford. I love Harrison Ford.
Why
I'm like,
do people keep trying to make Shia LaBeouf look tough?
Yeah,
He's just not.
I'm so glad he finally burned his bridges, and he's like kind of done.
Yeah, he was like, fuck this.
He's just like
He banged Evan Rachel Wood.
yeah, he's like done. So good because he really was a piece of shit, and I'm a good riddance to him. But Harrison Ford, I'm like, dude, like he didn't need the money. You could have bowed out gracefully and said, you know what, Indy's great, but let's leave it at the 3 that we did and let it go with that.
But you also have to remember, you don't know also how it's sold to that person. So
Well,
when they
and
sold,
that's-
wait, let me finish.
Yeah, you're right.
Before they like sold it to him, he could have been sitting there and was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. He's like, this sounds really great. They film it. 3/4 of the way through, they're like, "Oh God,
Yeah, fuck shit.
what's happening? You can't."
we need
I
some.
told you I've got
we
a
need a million
script.
people.
Well, I mean, it's not like
I don't know what happened.
I mean, maybe not.
Do you remember that shit?
We'll let him.
It's the
Hold
end.
on. Shia LaBeouf actually came out after that shit and said, "Dude, the guys who filmed and edited that movie really dropped the fucking ball." Like he came out and knocked them. He came out and said, and a lot of people gave him shit for it, but he was like, "Dude, that's not what we thought we were filming."
Okay.
He said, "Dude, they dropped the fucking ball on that." Like,
But you know,
they made
people
it
who
look
worked on
so
that movie. Respond to that. What's the deal?
I mean, well, it's
He's like, well, Ryan's right.
I'm not. It's not me.
You're just saying.
No,
that,
I'm
but I
just
mean,
a dude.
honestly, the original, the script, the story for this film, it's like to follow the originals, it has to be so fucking awesome. And then from to go this way, you're like, wow, this is a steaming pile of shit.
Yes.
Why would I agree to this?
Well, I don't know,
so
though.
your integrity, as I think Harrison Ford or any of these kind of high-end actors that have made this franchise what it was, you have to be like, dude, you gotta write something fucking better.
Yeah.
Like they want something better. Yeah.
Like, dude,
Not
I will
accept
not
the check.
do this.
Not accept
No,
the
but
check.
I see. I kind of disagree though because
Because it's not like he needed the money either.
Well, no, they went.
Indiana Jones 1 through 3. It was amazing.
I mean,
It's fun.
they all, but they were all like
fun.
they tried to go a different way. They tried to go, well, not different, but
they went the shit.
no. Instead of all right, okay, look, what were all the other? Okay, Indiana Jones versus the Nazis.
They should have
Indiana
maintained the
Jones
Nazi
versus a Hindu
theme.
god,
somehow.
a Hindu
They
god,
should have.
pure Indiana Jones versus the Nazis. Like
Right.
so, I mean, they were not trying to do another Nazi.
Keep them
thing.
there because watching
So
those
they went to.
You start
they went
throwing
for
crystal
aliens.
skulls
They
and
went for-
aliens
they
in
went
it.
for
I'm
crystal
like,
skulls
yeah.
and aliens.
That's watching an old man get blown up by a nuclear weapon and launch fucking 500 miles away and just get up and brush himself off. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, just the
Wait. Are we gonna start counting ridiculous things that have happened in the Indiana Jones franchise?
Well, hold on.
Are we really gonna do
There's
that?
a way of doing it.
Are we really gonna? Yeah. And perhaps. Wait a minute.
That guy was magical.
Wait,
Indiana Jones is not magic.
And let's talk about all the spirit energy emulating from the fucking from the Lost Ark. And but the two people with their eyes closed, they don't feel none of it. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's It's completely.
All right.
plausible.
There's a good way and a bad way to do it.
I'm saying that all of the movies were fantastic. That's what made them great. They were imaginative.
Wasn't.
No, I know, and I that's what I'm saying. I put to you.
I'll tell you
that
what.
It's not the
Hold
plot
on,
that
I
did
need-
it. It's
I
the
need
people who
some time.
took the footage and put it
Hold on, Brian Dooley's on
together.
the phone.
Dad, I'll call you in a second. We're still recording.
This is going.
Sorry,
on the
dude.
episode.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're not fine. Brian Dooley's
We
got
are
us
fine.
hostage.
We're fine. Everyone's fine.
We're hostage.
How are you?
All right, I'll give you a call. Yeah, I'll give you a call back. All right.
He forced us to
I
drink
think
this
so.
liquor. Okay, so
Was that Mr. Dooley Sr.?
Yeah. That was the man that got really drunk and forgot to use a condom, and here I am.
All right.
So,
thanks
here's
a
a
lot.
joke.
Well, now he's a
Here's the
part of
joke.
it. Now he's a part of it.
I love him.
Thanks, Mr. Dooley.
Yeah. Thanks for getting drunk in
Senior.
Puerto Rico, Daddy.
Jesus. Okay,
Puerto
so
Rico's
Oh, I
a great
asked
place
him
to
what
get
he
drunk.
thought of Terminator
And
Salvation.
make
Oh,
babies,
no.
apparently.
I know Ryan's
Sarah's
sick
got
of
a
hearing
question for you.
it.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, I just wanted to know what you thought about Terminator Salvation. I
I
mean,
didn't
since
see
we
it.
already
I didn't
I
wanna
didn't see it either. I don't want to
That's
see it
Sorry.
either. But I'm gonna see it
It's
as
good.
long as she agrees to
It's a
see
good thing.
Indiana Jones.
Don't bother.
It's just, it's like
It's
after
never
so
gonna
many
happen.
sequels, I'm like,
All I have to say is,
Neither one of
if
you
a
guys
movie
are
is so bad that when someone else buys the franchise, they say, we're putting out a new trilogy and pretending the fourth movie never happened, then maybe you need to listen to what I'm telling you about Terminator Salvation.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that I want to see the horror for myself.
And do
Like
it.
this.
oh yeah, it's different. Yeah, you want to see the train wreck to just see
I
it.
wanna see
I
it.
I don't want to
that,
see
it
the
sounds like
Indiana.
too
I don't want to
many
see
people have
Chris
listened to you.
Tull's Yeah,
Why
right?
people watch Sharknado?
Yeah.
I did it.
fucking
He
love
watched that
Sharknado.
shit.
Sharknado
I got a
was
shirt.
such the most awful bastardization of everything,
On
but
purpose.
yeah,
On purpose,
they
that's true.
purposely made
Absolutely.
the worst movie ever, and it couldn't have worked any better in their favor.
The only good
And
thing
now
about
they're on the third.
Brian was just in
Yeah,
one
They've
of
been
those.
greenlit for a third.
The only
Like,
good thing about Sharknado is Riff Tracks Live did it, and I really wish I could have seen it. 'Cause that
On
would be
Howard
cool.
Stern, they just kept talking about it and talking because
Doesn't.
dude Benji.
Dude,
Crump-
I love that you're a Stern fan.
I'm a
dude.
big
I
Stern
love
fan.
Stern. Stern's the king, dude.
I miss Stern.
He's the king.
I miss
He's the king
listening
of
to
all
this.
He's still
media.
here. He's
Well,
still
no,
here.
I miss all the old stuff. Though. I miss getting up in the morning from
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
And if you didn't hear it, your friend recorded it on a tape cassette,
Yeah.
and you fucking listened to it on the Walkman.
Don't you
Yeah,
dare!
on
Don't you
demand.
dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare date yourself.
Oh, I'm an old man.
When you're ready, when you got a fucking phone, you listen
Yeah.
to Stern on the phone in the
Oh,
morning
yeah,
for
yeah.
YouTube
Nah,
or some
fuck
other
that.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Those of
Yeah,
us who are
that's like
comfortable with our
Stern.
age
Yeah,
will
his
date
phone that
ourselves.
plays cassette
That's
tape.
all-
That's submitting to
But-
what your age is
Well, now-
supposed to be, not
Yeah,
on
comfort.
demand.
No, I'm submitting to what my
On
age
demand.
is. I am that old.
It also tells
make
everybody that
consent of
Howard
things.
Stern is old as
That's
dirt.
fine.
He is.
Which
I
is
have
true.
no
Brian
illusions.
Dooley,
Yes.
we are approaching the 1 hour mark of this
Well, we're
special,
done. Yeah, we're
which is
way
gonna
over
air.
the 1 hour
No,
mark.
this is going to air over the next 2 episodes of Awesome Talk.
Okay, you
So-
bring it up. Cool.
What I want to say is, on Awesome Talk, we do something called our final word, which I'm sure you know, which is your final message to the world. But before you do that, where can people find you online? Where can people look for your stuff?
Okay.
What do you want to plug?
City.
We're based in Los Angeles. You can find us at www.shrunkenheadstudios.com. You can also find us on Facebook. I think it's Facebook/Shrunken Head Studios.
Yes.
You can probably run into me at a gas station or something like that. I'm sure. Probably.
And if you happen to be traipsing through the hood and in the gutter,
You have
and
a
you
good
see that
chance of
guy,
just bumping into me in like
give
the
him a
Hollywood
dollar.
area.
He's a good dude.
Um,
It's good shit.
We
It's
got
good shit.
we
like
got
it.
Creep Show is up for pre-sales still. We have not
Yes.
sold out. We're working on all their figures. We got GWAR. We got a bunch of other stuff coming out. The only thing I can say right now is we are about to do our first movie.
Cool.
Creature effects for a big
Excellent.
It's awesome.
It's a big budget for me.
Good.
But it's a low budget horror movie and it's going to be awesome. So we're waiting on that.
Yeah,
so that's as much as I can say. We're really excited about it.
That's
so
excellent.
We're finally getting into branching into everything that we wanted to.
Good.
So that's really it. And we got GWAR coming up. We're working on GWAR and we'll keep everybody updated and posted when we know stuff.
Okay, so now your final word to the world. If you had a final message to put out there, it's your last message you get to say to the whole world, what would it be?
God, be on the spot for that, huh?
That's the best part.
You know what? With everything going on in the news lately, I honestly think everybody needs to relax and give each other a hug.
Yes.
I do.
Hug it out, bitch.
I'm a horror guy, but I'm serious.
Yes.
There's too much just anger out there, and I think you need to just relax and go home and rent a good horror movie and eat some pizza and just chill out. It's okay.
Like those old Nightmare on Elm Street days, baby.
I fucking love pizza.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Nightmare on Elm Street, did you see the third one? The third one?
I did.
You should make that puppet. Remember Freddy was
the
a marionette?
Oh, God, the guy who walked out on the ledge.
It's
right there.
If we do ever acquire the license,
Dream Master or whatever.
I know
or
NECA.
Dream Warriors.
That's
Dream
it,
Warriors.
Yep.
Dream Warriors.
I know NECA did do it.
Oh, somebody did it. Right.
NECA had it display on at Toy Fair in New York. I think a couple years ago. I don't know if it even came out or not, but it may still be.
I don't
coming
know
out.
why it hasn't been out.
It
sooner.
has.
Like,
It has.
when I was a kid and I saw it, I was like, I
It's the
want
life-size
that.
one too. It's the
Yeah.
life-size marionette. I know that they did do it. I don't know if it came out yet or not.
Sorry to interrupt your.
But yeah, no worries. But I did sculpt the 12-inch Dream Warriors figure with the chest of souls.
Nice.
Oh,
I did that for
is
Sideshow.
amazing,
That's
dude.
sweet.
Yeah, I did that
I
one
want
like
to see a
years ago.
picture of that.
That was
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that up on I think the Facebook
Fuck
page.
yeah.
Dude, you are the man, and I want to let you know that
Goddamn right he is.
whenever you are on the fucking East
You don't
Coast,
need to tell him that. He fucking knows
I
that.
know. But whenever you are
God damn
here,
it.
this
Don't
fucking
patronize
bar
him.
stool, this bar stool is open every
Thank you.
fucking time
Every
you're here,
fucking
dude.
time.
We love you being on this fucking.
I would
You're
like-
a king among kings.
I would like to. I like to arrange something where maybe next year around the Halloween time, I'll come here and we'll do some prosthetic makeup on
That'd be
somebody.
great.
Please, let's do
Right.
that.
Me,
shit.
me.
Hey,
I look terrible.
Skinny, you got ribs
I
right
could build
here.
them up as a kid's sign.
You have ribs, Matt. They're
It's
sticking
like
out.
this damn near a
He's like, yo,
Robbie
check
Zombie.
it out. They don't feed me nothing. Nothing. I haven't eaten since April.
Yeah, you got me
April.
beat up.
They don't the same
Bread
shit.
under the door crack.
Every once in a while, I pick my teeth and just swallow something, but I haven't eaten.
Plaque gross.
Yeah, plaque is delicious.
Like something dead.
You want to play a zombie?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, you know what, Brian Dooley? Thank you very much
Thank
for being
you.
here.
Absolutely.
This has been a very special, awesome talk roundtable of
It may be
insanity.
the only
Thank
time
you.
Awesome Talk
And-
has ever gotten together on not a Tuesday.
And just bullshit like this.
Yeah,
It's
like
amazing.
for an actual
Great night.
recording.
And I also want to thank Matt Hill for being here and Mika for doing the sound tonight. and
Goddamn
everything.
right.
I want to thank to all of you.
I want Mika's
Tell
final
her.
word.
And you know,
Don't ignore the
Come on, Mika.
IT.
Mika, what's your
I don't
final
think
word?
you should be ignoring the IT.
oh, do we have a camera for Mika?
Actually, we do.
We
If you
do
hit
have-
Skype
if
cam,
you
that'll
hit-
hit you.
Yes.
Hit
Yeah,
Skype
put the
cam.
Skype cam on and drop some fucking knowledge.
One of the things working out for me right now is being married to her.
Congratulations
Yes,
to
it
both
is,
of
dude.
you.
It is
She's a
awesome being
beautiful
married to
girl,
her.
and congratulations
rarely
again.
I could not have ever
compliments
asked
for my
for a more
friends'
awesome
wives.
wife.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
She seems pretty fucking
She is
awesome.
rad.
Your final word, Mika, to the whole world.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good start. World's gonna end.
It's
ending. Quick.
Let's see it. Final word.
And project your voice.
I have to project my voice.
Yes.
Pussy.
Eat pussy.
I do think people are oversensitive. People are oversensitive, and I think a lot of people need to come East Coast to Jersey to get bluntness.
Yes.
Everybody needs a dose of bluntness because everyone is so hypersensitive. Oh, it hurt my feelings. You grow some thick skin.
Right?
Goddamn right.
Americans need to grow thick skin. We're not a bunch of whiny bitches. Quit it.
All right.
That's a great final word. Cheers.
Awesome,
Cheers. Cheers
dude.
indeed.
That's my wife.
All
Goddamn
right.
right it is.
Hey everybody, Awesome Talk.
Oh, now Awesome Talk has actually met the person that we, our final word for one episode was to congratulate your wedding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
It's all full circle now,
It's all
people.
full circle now. Matt Hill, throw your final word out there, buddy.
I think they
Make
kind
it
of hit the
happen.
nail on the head with all this fucking rioting and all that shit going on and stupid ISIS crap and.
Oh my
whatever.
goodness, man!
Calm the fuck down, human beings.
Don't take head, give it. There you go. That's my new T-shirt.
And I guess the person getting it has to fight it off. Like, I'm not taking it.
We gotta save
I was
that.
told not to by Brian Dooley.
I got a good final word for that.
On that note, clanky, everybody.
Clanky.
Wait. We gotta, because that is Awesome Talk, baby.
Yay!
Snap.
And we're back!
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
God, that was such a New Jersey response. Just
Hey,
everybody-
Where is Stones? I don't know.
That is the question.
That's a question I ask myself every
Hashtag
morning when I
where
wake
is
up.
Stones?
He was watching our
Who
pod
is
or listening to our
Mysteria?
podcast earlier
Where
while
is
driving
Stones?
over. He heard us start to talk about chicks with 3 tits, and he just pulled over and he had to take care of stuff and got arrested again.
Okay. Oh, Jesus
He needs
Christ.
the auto blow.
That's it. That's it.
Way cheaper.
Auto blow plugs right into the.
But he's making a solar power one called the Solar Blow.
The solar blow, right.
Because he works for a solar power.
That's what it's like when the sun touches your dick.
Thank you for explaining
That's
the joke
right.
you made it funny.
It melts
didn't
the
know.
dick off.
Oh, God. It's so hot.
Yeah. Indeed.
You ever have dick burn? Not like Stones has had dick burn.
No.
That's because he likes to throw his dick on beards.
Bearded women?
Jesus Christ. No, just
So-
beards in general.
We hope you like the.
Said the two bearded men sadly.
Like that John started saying it now. Like now
Wait,
that
saying
John
what?
even
What'd he
has
say?
started making fun of Stones.
Oh.
Like that's the epitome of like that's because John doesn't make fun of people like that way.
No, John has been very, very
like,
PC.
and he just fucking did it, and
You're
it
very
was like, welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Welcome to
having
the
me.
fucking fray.
Thank you.
All right.
John likes
Good job, John.
Great beer.
keeping it PC, keeping it fresh.
Say it to his face.
Yeah, that's right.
So we've
I
now.
said you're keeping it PC, John.
Andrew, for
Me?
God's sake, bump me in.
Oh, yeah.
We have entered the second half of the show. I hope you enjoyed the second part of the roundtable with Brian Dooley from Shrunken Head Studios, and we are going to do another Around the Bar so that everybody's watching right now knows who the fuck is here.
And so we can remember because
The
we've
last
been kind
of
of
the
drinking for a
red
bit.
side of the
And
team.
we have approached hammered level yellow. So it's a good point.
There's
an
an
American
amber
spirit.
warning.
Yeah.
Mellow
So
yellow.
We have the American spirit.
Yeah. Oh, we are full of American
pork.
spirits.
So
Pasta.
my name is the camera on me.
Yeah.
My name
Okay.
is Mike
Here we go.
Ian.
Do my job.
Ready? Okay. Hi. My name is Rick.
Heavy metal, John.
Mike Sgroi.
John Lackey from SuperTMH2.com.
Andrew.
Sarah.
Mr. Dingy Time.
Ah,
What?
One of us is lying.
yeah.
Your mission is to guess who.
And whoever guesses wins an auto blow too.
There you go.
Auto blow.
I would
We're
like to give
really
a-
just trying to give away an auto blow too, guys. Just participate.
Now, is lipstick optional on the auto blow?
It has
too?
lips.
It
You
has
can-
lips.
you have
It has
to-
lips.
You
can
have to buy
decorate
your
it.
own lipstick.
Wow.
I just
Which-
want you to see how assertively John Lackey.
Yeah, I mean,
He was like,
I
"It
heard.
has lips."
I heard it has lips.
Most def.
It's like
I
it's
mean,
like
it had
yeah.
lips when I started. They've kind of worn away.
Now it's just.
Eroded lips.
It's like
It's just kind of. Yeah, kind of.
What's the skin around your lips called?
What, this part?
Yeah, this part. This part. What if you had no lips? What would you call this?
It's called skin. Yeah.
I don't know.
Your face.
It would
Called the face.
Slits.
I'm sure there's some scientific.
It's your
term.
mouth hole.
Yeah.
It's
That's
face
Oh.
chops.
That's your food hole.
I'm gonna
Lip
Volcrum
skin
suck
slits
you.
is what it's called.
The what?
That sounds
Lip
horrifying.
skin slits.
It's my
Lip
skin.
skin slits.
Yeah.
That should be someone's last name.
That should be a punk band in the 80s.
Mrs.
another-
Lip skin slits.
Another douche dude villain.
This is another douche dude villain.
Douche dude villain.
Lip
Yeah.
slits.
Exactly.
Lip skin.
He's versus Team
Jesus.
Lip Skin Slips.
Lip
Splits.
skin
Slips.
slips. Splits. Slits. Fuck. There's a lot of S's and
Do they make
S's.
pocket pussies with hair?
Yes.
I would hope so, Michael
Oh
Sgroi.
my god, they
No, the
should
new-
make chia pussies.
I was just gonna say the newest advancement is gonna be that the hair actually grows naturally and you have to shave it.
And
Oh,
like,
like
a chia pet.
Like a chia.
Yes. There we go.
There we
I
go.
brought him there.
Going
for you.
green.
There.
Maybe they don't
Yes,
for
fine.
cleanup purposes and make it easier hairless.
Yeah, you know, just look, we're gonna get there anyway.
Hold on, let me comb it out.
Yeah.
No, it's the worst. It's the worst, man. And if you wait too long, if you clean yourself off and then you go over to clean that off, then it's all solidified, and then you're gonna wind up.
I
having to
would
shave it
definitely
anyway.
put cornrows in it, definitely.
I would never put cornrows.
Did you
in
say
it.
cornrows?
I didn't.
That came out of your brain, sir.
I thought I heard somebody else say it. I was like, damn. Well, I was worried that I was stealing
He
somebody
didn't
else's joke.
realize he said it.
I was like,
Who said that? I'm so. I didn't mean to
I
say
said
it.
it, but who said it?
Who said it?
I heard it.
The shock that he gave to me was, he was like, "Are you kidding me?"
It was like Inception.
No, that
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
because you were starting to talk about cornrow pussy hair.
Yeah.
So
Finally.
most of us would look at you that way.
Something.
That's a
my
moment.
expertise.
He was but he was defensive in his offensive.
Well, no, he
Yes.
he actually just said it was something in his expertise.
Yes.
Well,
Cornrow pussy hair.
as chief writer of
another company from the
SuperTVHU.com,
80s.
this is what we've come to expect.
Sure. You never know.
Horrific news.
Oh dear.
Good.
Stones is here.
No, he isn't.
Oh, then the
That's
horrific news is a
why
lie. Moving along.
motherfuckers
There's a rumor.
Fucking.
Scientists believe
Oh Jesus.
that sharks may be math geniuses, judging by their hunting behaviors.
No,
What they fucking do?
here's
They
the thing.
and they said
Sharks
clearly.
get way too much airtime, alright?
got-
Sorry.
First off,
This is bullshit.
They got a whole
way
week.
too much publicity.
Hold on.
There shouldn't be
Were
a
you
whole
gonna say something?
goddamn week dedicated.
I was just
Bump
gonna.
him in.
They were smart enough.
Bump.
They were smart enough to make 4 Jaws movies, so I guess they're good with some kind of math.
Oh, but was every Jaws movie a hit?
No.
I can get
I didn't say they were good filmmakers,
Philosophy.
but they
They
knew
just
how to
made
make
them.
4 movies.
We should make a new Jaws movie right
Jaws
here.
18.
Yeah.
Fuck the middle
The
13.
others.
That was boring shit anyway. This is when
Your
Jaws
math
was
is
old.
way
Could
wrong.
they make another
Well, I'm
Jaws
not a
movie
shark,
today?
Rick. Fuck you.
I don't think they could make a Jaws today. I don't think it would go.
It's not scary.
Not
No,
after
it is
Sharknado.
Yeah,
and, you know.
Sharknado.
Yeah, Sharknado kind of makes Jaws look
Yeah.
like a
Like
Open,
singular
open
fish.
water, maybe.
The
That
open water, yeah.
was-
That was terrifying.
That movie made me so motion sick. Like, I could not even move my head anymore.
Right.
Oh, God, it was awful. I could only listen to it. Like, after a quarter of the way through, I could only listen to the movie, and I couldn't watch it anymore.
Well, it was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen.
It's the same as, like, when I was trying to play Guitar Hero on the projector, like, the entire
On the big
wall.
screen, yeah.
Yeah, and then you start to feel like you're falling into the wall, and, like, into another dimension,
bad
and then when you look away, like, everything is moving
All the
away
lines
from
are just
you
like,
and towards you.
But if there's another dimension to fall into, the Guitar Hero dimension might be. I mean, everybody fucking loves you there if you do
Pretty
well.
good dimension.
Guitar Hero.
It's a pretty awesome dimension to get into.
But you're a bitch if they fucking suck. They boo
Yeah.
you and everything. They don't
Dude,
give
that's
a fuck.
one thing, as a guitarist, it's like the most jarring thing in the world to try to play Guitar Hero. Because I'm used to having to deal with a minimum of 4 strings if I'm on bass, or 6 or 7 if I'm on guitar. And then all of a sudden you're like, nope, you get 5 colors, go.
Yeah.
And like, it's...
That's a testament of who's a real good guitar player, man, Drew.
No, it's definitely not. It's like dyslexia in my brain.
don't
like, I
even-
try to hit
I
an
don't
E chord with
equate them as
buttons.
the same thing. I just consider it's a controller shaped like a guitar. Like, I don't consider it
Yeah,
like, oh,
actually
this
playing
is
it.
like
Yeah.
an actual
Well, yeah,
guitar
but
playing
that's just it. I've
experience.
played guitar for almost 20 years now, and like I'm just used to in that position, like shit, just muscle memory.
It's like
so
playing Simon.
No,
Yeah.
it's not like
Simon.
playing. It's
Yeah.
like knowing how to play Cowboys from Hell and then trying to transpose 6 strings of insanity into 4 different
It's a
colored
little
buttons.
insane.
It's fucking.
to
It's
try
trying to
to
simplify
play
it down.
regular guitar on a plastic
Yeah.
stick.
They have Rocksmith where you actually use a real guitar.
Well, Rocksmith is fine,
That's cool.
but I
I didn't
haven't
know
had a
about
chance
that.
because since my
You need 2
failure at
games so
Guitar
far.
Hero, I kind of just avoided that whole genre of games.
Have you played it?
Yeah,
Is it
I have
good?
it. Yeah.
Is it real strings and shit?
Yeah, it's a real. No, you can like plug an actual guitar
Yeah,
into it, right?
the actual it's a USB that plugs into a real guitar. Like the end is for actual guitar, and you play it, and you can use all sorts of pedals and all different songs. You can pay for more songs, but yeah, it teaches you slowly, and then it adds more notes and stuff like that. So it's pretty much
something
for
like that
beginners.
might actually be awesome to fucking pick up on, but it sounds more
It
like
teaches
a
you
like
songs.
a lesson type thing
Yeah, it's
instead
like
of a game
like
thing.
a tablature type.
Do you
thing
have
comes
like
up.
do you get points?
Yeah.
Oh well, if you get points,
It's just
a
like
game.
Guitar Hero, but you use a real guitar.
Oh, so it requires
So
actual skill.
It teaches you the real way to play guitar.
Wow,
It's
that's
like
great.
tablature.
That's the right thing to do.
You can plug a USB into any kind of like electric guitar now. Is that a new?
It's a USB cord that plugs into the guitar for like
Oh,
Xbox or
Okay.
PS3 or
So the
whatever.
one end is jack, the other end just has a USB
Right,
connection.
yeah, so you play
Oh,
it
that's
there.
cool,
So
man.
you don't even have an amp, you can just use that on your TV if you wanted to and
Dude,
play.
that's trying to record a whole fucking album off of one of those things and then pay them 0 royalties.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they have free play, so you could just
There you go.
play
So you can
whatever
just
want.
fucking jam?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
They should make drive-through guitars.
Yeah.
That would be a little cumbersome.
Yeah.
Wouldn't wear that on a neck strap. If a car can fit
Play the
through it.
guitar.
Especially with the rotten corpse hanging out the window.
Somebody
And
on
it
the-
too.
You're like, hold on a minute, I gotta serenade you at the window.
There you go. Oh, you like
Let me
flamenco?
pull this riff off.
Well, what made the scientists say that sharks are good at math?
Well, they made sure to say in the article that a shark can't do 2 + 2 = 4.
Right.
But judging by the way they calculate an attack, they would have to be good at math in order to...
Yeah.
So it's like
You know, unless humans are just like the sub-species and
when-
math is just so primitive
When you
that sharks are way
when you
evolved.
expand it that way, it makes a lot more sense. Because originally, I was seriously in my head, I was seeing a shark underneath a seal, and then like in between it, there were like arcs and long division was happening.
Yeah.
And this was just the shark going on. I'm glad you specified that. It's
Doing
not like they're
fin
doing
division,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, like they don't know, 1 + 1 = 2,
They-
but just the whole speed ratio, timing, all that fun crazy
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
which is awesome.
Sharks can count 3 breasts though. That has been
That is true.
They
That's
can
right.
do that.
They're
They-
actually
Right.
drawn to 3-breasted women because they know
Mars
they're not
Sharks
natural.
is a good
Right.
band name.
The what?
The Mars Sharks.
Mars Sharks. We've had a lot of good band names
It's
for that,
that's
actually.
too large.
Like, what was it? The skin mouth lip
Skin
slits? Skin slit?
Whatever, Andrew.
Whatever that shit it was.
Florida.
Oh,
We
yay!
finally arrived in Florida.
Nice.
Don't we all?
I'm so
Florida.
glad I
always
almost
end up in
finished my
Florida.
beer.
Florida seems like the worst
Place
instance of epic
ever.
anarchy that never ends in the history of mankind.
I just think
It's
of
where the-
Florida. I think of
where the
Florida
Golden
as
Girls are
this
from.
decade.
Well, the Golden
America's
Golden Girls are
videos.
from a different Florida era.
No, that's true. That's
Florida.
true. Not the
Florida.
Florida.
Florida error.
Man goes through a Checkers drive-through,
A
As
drive-through.
you do.
yes,
In a car.
as one wont to do.
Yes.
He decides after the yelling at the
Thing.
window and
Right.
going to the window that he wants to change his order. The manager tells him in order to change his order, he's going to have to drive around again.
Oh.
So he pulls a gun out and says, "Give me my hamburger or I will shoot you."
Jeez.
Or we could do that.
Well,
That works too.
the manager definitely was kind of douchey. I mean, he could have been like, he could have just been like, you know what? What's the order? All right, you got to go around just so we have time to make it. But if he's just
Right.
like, no, fuck you, go around, start over again, do overs, kind of dickish.
Do-overs.
Dickish to the level of pulling a gun on someone. No.
Yeah, man, pulling a gun on a burger window.
That's-
This seems
that's-
like
more
There's
dickish.
actually a real reason why. It's
Why-
because
wait.
the first window is the window that takes the receipt, and the second window is the one that gives the order. So he would have to pass through again to make the order, so that way they had a copy of it.
I refuse to believe.
That's the reason.
Why can't
That's
they
the reason he
It's
pulled
so
the
that
gun.
way the person in the front doesn't have to go to the back and ring it up, and then there's no one in the front to put an order through.
Which I can say of my many
I just
years
know that because like
traversing
everyone
fast
I
food
know has worked
restaurants.
at McDonald's at
The,
some
the
point.
majority of fast food restaurants have 2 windows, and they always say, pull up to the second window
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah. Sure. But you mean to tell me the manager doesn't have the fucking authority to override the computer system and just change a fucking order?
Well, even that,
Yeah,
if
it's
he
not-
takes
it's
the
not
order
that they
manually
can't do
and
it,
then
it's
just...
that they don't want to move people from one section to the other.
What does that say
They
about a
just
world
want
where a
them
guy
to-
is so goddamn frustrated at not getting his burger, he pulls a fucking pistol?
Dude, there's been a slew of drive-through mishaps in the
Drive-by
these
drive-through,
days.
I can actually speak to experience from my profession, which is in the cellular world. We had the iPhone launch, and we had people, obviously, long lines there waiting to get whatever the fuck it is.
People are camped out for that.
There were people camped out for that, and it was really stupid.
That's what Occupy Wall Street was.
Anyway, there were people there were people that would come in, and we had like a line of 50+ people waiting already, and we would have people come in like, oh, I just want to get a case. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait. Just for a case? Well, yes, there's 50 other people that came in before you to buy shit. So obviously you have to wait until they're done with their turn.
Who goes to the Apple store the day of the release of an iPhone just to buy a case? Don't they know that it's the worst day to shop?
Go the day before.
Well, no, order it online, you'll probably get it faster.
Well, the issue with it is people would order it online. They got it the day that the phone launched, so then they would want to just go in to get the case, and it's kind of like it's redundant at that point. If you ordered it online to avoid the line,
You know
and then you're
what?
coming into the
Apple
line,
needs to get a little
wait
more
on the case
innovative and set up an outside trailer that says non-launch kiosk.
Yeah,
something
where you
like
get
that.
your shit.
Right.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Or just have the kiosk for the new phone, whatever, either or.
Yeah, either or set up several kiosks. So
Some kind of
goes
Thunderdome
faster.
situation.
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly.
Fighting each other.
Or maybe we could just use the internet to order your shit.
Yeah,
well,
that's
and
fun too.
at that time,
store,
be able to order the cases for your shit too. That's the big issue. You go on to any of the pre-order sites, they're like, okay, what kind of phone do you want? What size? What color? Cool. See you in 2 weeks. They don't even give you the option for the case because the case manufacturers don't fucking get it.
Well, now they can. Now see, this guy went through the drive-through, pulled a gun, so they could have killed the guy, and at the same time they could have combined that with the drive-through funeral home.
Yeah.
2 birds in one
And
stone.
look at the woman,
There you go.
the woman that tried to go through the fucking drive-through window. Remember the one that said that
did
she
you see
didn't
this?
take-
No.
This
she
woman
would
went
take
up to
her
like a
ultimate
Burger
four
King,
or whatever the fuck
and
she did.
she was like, "Give me my fucking chicken nuggets." The guy was like, "What's your problem?"
Right.
And she got out of the car, and she actually like hit like her own car with a baseball bat and turned around and smashed the fucking window in. And she said, "Don't force me to take my ultimate form." And the manager walks in the room and he backs up and he goes, "Holy shit, this bitch is fucking crazy."
She's like trying to get into the window.
She's
and
like
they're,
trying to like climb through the
No,
window.
actually, a better question is, what are they putting in those chicken nuggets?
My ultimate form. Is she Voltron?
Yeah, right. You're
She
right.
had a piece of. Oh my
She's
God.
either Voltron or Pikachu or.
Hold on, let me get my 5 friends so I can
Yeah.
make the
Don't
supreme being.
force me to take
See,
my ultimate
my
form.
immediate
Turns to a
reaction to
bat.
that would be like, no, ma'am, you can't come in. We have our force fields up. Suck it.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Forget you're crazy.
Yeah, but see, you're crazy
Yes.
ready, man. You know
Shields
what I
up.
mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Shields up. Bwong.
So you're
gotta
ready
keep
for
making
that
the
shit.
bwong
Because
noise.
these guys at the drive-thru window, the guy tried to close the window and lock it because she was trying to climb through it. Like she got got out of her car.
Let's face it though. If she's going to fast food, chances are she probably can't fit in that teeny tiny window.
She was,
Right.
Yeah.
Just throw
Well.
that out
Yeah. Right.
It's not a climb through. It's a drive through, lady.
Yeah.
Big sign in the front.
Most
Throw
likely
up.
she could get maybe the right arm, shoulder, head in, and then
Yeah.
the rest of her is just going to be dangling out. That's
And then you
so
just stuff
silly.
burgers down her fucking throat so she
you
gets
know,
out.
she's
like,
putting
here, have the secret
Probably
sauce.
happened in Florida too.
That's the irony.
Probably
She's
happening
putting
in Florida right
She's putting
now.
way too much effort into lazy fast food. I mean, if she put that much effort into her life,
Yeah.
she should just go to the gym and get a real
Exercise.
job.
Right.
Find someone
Get a
that
real
treats you
job.
right.
Yeah.
Or cook a
married.
fucking
Go
cook a meal at home.
Yeah, cook it at home.
Or
You want it your way, cook it at home.
Or beat the middleman, just work there, eat the profits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you're already
problem.
I'll
in
get
the
my chicken
building.
nuggets now.
Just pay me in back.
She's already in the building at that point.
Yeah.
All right.
She's done. Right through the window. Dude, I saw that face. Don't fucking. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, not at all.
Way to go, John Lackey.
Yeah, it's
now
your
you got to
fault.
deal with that.
Have fun.
See what you done?
I may have had Taco Bell this month. Jesus.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, goody. I like these lead-ins. These are nice.
Man was arrested
Okay, I'm not shocked. Weird.
washing his hair in a public fountain
It's kind of weird.
with mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
That just means he needs to go to Crazy Town.
It's good conditioning.
At first I thought he was lazy. Now he's just crazy.
Yeah, he went
Now,
from lazy
now
to
he's
crazy.
lazy and
Lazy to
disgusting.
crazy.
Yeah. He's not Swayze.
Mayonnaise is not gonna clean your hair.
No.
Maybe it's a slick it back for the new Batman movie.
Oh,
They say egg is good for a dog's coat, but it's mayonnaise, which is made of eggs.
It's got
Good
eggs.
for a man's
It
toupee.
does.
I don't know.
Mayonnaise in their hair.
Huh?
People put mayonnaise in their hair.
What,
Yeah.
for shits and
Not
giggles?
to wash it, but
I
it's
put mayonnaise
like
in my mouth for shits.
it makes it shiny. It's like a treatment for your hair, I guess.
So there is a
And
mayonnaise
also,
base.
No,
Yeah.
also if you get something stuck in your hair, like gum, if you put mayonnaise in
Oh,
it, it's
mayonnaise,
supposed to get
peanut
it out.
butter.
I
So
think.
what happened to his head before that?
I don't know.
What did you do to wash
got
out
the
the
turkey
mayonnaise?
out of the hair, and he was trying to make it sing.
He put his head between two loaves of bread.
Yeah. He's like, how do I eat myself? I don't even fucking know. I don't even know. You'd have to implode through your mouth hole.
Yeah, you'd have to like pull out the lower jaw and just fucking.
What's
duck
the
into your own
opposite of a
mouth.
prolapsed
Inverse
asshole?
prolapse.
And
We thought it at the same time. That's
An inverse
so
prolapsed
disturbing.
mouth
It would
hole.
be-
It
it would
is
be
so
an epilaps.
disturbing that two people could think that. At
That we
the
could
exact
think of the
same
word
moment.
prolapsed asshole.
Inverted prolapse.
It's very romantic.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah,
It is.
well.
Match made in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the proper response.
This is reported in the Huffington Post.
Oh, then it's true.
Yeah, that
Truth
publication
be
that
holden.
I absolutely have no respect for at fucking all. And
This
for-
was in England.
Well, most things happen in England.
A large group. This was some sort of like bachelor party of dudes, all dressed as Waldo from Where's Waldo.
All of them.
And the headline said they were spotted immediately. By the way, they were involved in a fracas
Fracas.
at a train station with some ornery soccer fans.
First off,
who were making fun of them, and so a bunch of Where's Waldos and soccer fans got in a fight on like but the escalator was like going like this.
So they're fighting.
So they're fighting on the ways up
Is
and
there
down.
video of this?
All right,
Yes,
so
there's a
first,
video of
first off, another band name, Fracas on a Train Station.
Oh, that is a good one.
Sounds emo.
That's an episode of Douche Dude.
Fracas at the train station.
That's what it is. The Waldo gang.
That's the first episode.
Oh man.
The douche dudes versus Waldo gang.
Yeah.
Again, Batman really lazy. He's like, gang of fucking Waldo.
This douche dude thing is gonna grow.
It's
This
gonna
is-
grow.
This is gonna grow. Yeah.
Somebody's got to call in
super
with a
douchey
design,
legs.
tweet a design.
I got an image in my head already.
So go ahead. You were gonna talk about the fracas with the
Oh no,
Where's
that's all. It
Waldos
was just a
versus
band
the
tree.
soccer.
It was just.
Why do soccer fans gotta fucking fight everybody?
I think
Because no, what it comes down to is the soccer hooligans saw another group of people all dressed the same, and they're like, "Well, they're not dressed the same as us, so we're gonna beat the shit out of them because they're in a large group, and we have to prove ourselves to ourselves."
Yeah.
Were there jacked up Waldos?
Yeah.
Like, cause he's
Well,
skinny
no,
and
were
scrawny.
the
Right.
Waldos? Were
He's
the
kinda
Waldos the one
nerdy.
that were the Waldos the one that started it? Or
No, but were the
Waldos
Waldos, were there different types of
Old
Waldos?
man
Oh, I wouldn't
Waldos.
doubt it. I mean,
Look.
Waldo doesn't seem like a discriminate type of dude.
I just don't think the Waldos started it.
One leg.
I really-
Yeah, something tells you
There
that
are
they
different
did.
nationalities
Yeah.
of Waldos.
Oh, that is a great band name too.
What?
The Blind Waldos.
The blind Waldos.
That sounds like a 50.
I just don't think the Waldos. I think the Waldos are minding their own business.
Yeah.
And
some
the
fucking
and the
hooligans.
fucking drunken soccer hooligans. Yeah, exactly. Started throwing, you know.
We found you, mate.
Yeah,
Someone be
exactly.
a Blind Waldo for Halloween, please.
For a guy who doesn't wear camouflage and wears
Stones could do it.
bright colors, he's hard to find.
Yeah.
Right? It,
really
it
is.
changes the whole idea. Of
I just kind of
camouflage.
feel it was just like, there the fuck you are!
Yeah.
And you guys are both wearing red, so it sort of,
There you
it
go.
sort of
and we-
matches.
I just
Dude,
kind of
Blind
flinched a
Waldos.
little. I
That's
seriously
it.
thought
It does.
Maybe they thought it was a team of rugby guys. Or
Yeah,
something.
they're
'Cause they
like-
well, rugby guys wear the stripes.
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that
The rugby
sucks to
guys
prove
came
it.
up behind the Waldos, and they
Right.
just saw a bunch of guys with red and white sweat.
We
Red
got
and
it.
white.
And a
sweat.
fracas
Like that.
ensued.
A fracas
It's a
would
red
ensue.
shirt
He
and-
wears a hat, too.
If
Like
I
boys.
was,
And a
if
hat,
I
he's
was
got a
nuts
hat.
for a
He can't
rugby
speak
team,
anymore.
if I was nuts for a rugby team, and
Nuts.
my rugby team's adversaries wore red and white stripes. Fuck words.
One
Fuck
more
the
chance.
words.
America colors.
America. You
One
know,
more
colors.
chance,
America,
Miss
Mars,
Fingers.
Mars, son.
Isn't he British though? Isn't the guy who did Waldo?
Is it really?
Is it really?
Martin Hanford, I think.
That sounds
Well, it would
like
make
a
sense.
pretty
I mean, if a
good
whole
one.
group of guys are going to dress up all together as
Yeah.
Waldos.
We need Harry
I
Potter.
don't know if this is true. The chat room can maybe look, but I think in England he's not called Waldo.
Oh.
Really?
Weird.
I'm
I know
not
what he's called.
positive.
He's called
but
called
I-
Rollington B.
But I-
Wellington the Third.
But I feel like that's been told.
Where's Rollington B. Wellington III?
Where's Reginald?
Where's Reginald?
But the thing that I hate that's a different name is that Clue here is Cluedo there, and it just.
What do you mean
that's-
Clue? The movie Clue?
The game? Yeah, Clue is called Cluedo.
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 I can't fucking.
Teton and Cluedo.
I can't.
Is that
like
what-
every
is that
time
what
I
they say?
hear that, I'm like, no.
Is that what they say for Clue? Like for the word
That
Clue?
yeah,
They
like the
call it
boxes
Cluedo?
say Cluedo.
No,
Like,
it's not the
in
actual language of English.
The actual game box says it in English.
Where's
And is it
That's what
CL?
it's called there.
Now is it CLUE-DO or
No,
He's still
CLUDO?
D-O.
KLE.
Wallace. It's
Wow.
Wallace.
Where's Wally in British?
Where's Wally?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
where's
Where's
Wally?
Wally?
Where's Waldo
See, I
here?
told you.
Oh, where's Wally?
Where's Wally?
Why
Where's
change
my
it
Wally?
for US though? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, really.
All right, continue.
Continue. So you want to pick something new now?
New
I
topic.
got a question though.
What's
Alright.
up?
Where is
what's
Wally?
with all these other countries recently
I've been wondering.
just fucking killing America?
Well,
what was the
well,
recent
we
one with
suck
the
a
big
lot.
Obama
Well.
and the banana and?
America's been kind of killing everybody for a long
I know,
time.
dude.
We've been killing
All the other
everybody else for
countries
over a
hate
century.
us.
We had it
They
going.
hate us.
Well, we've
I
been
don't
kind
blame
of
them.
dickish to
We
the
get
world
involved
for a
with
couple of
everything, so-
decades.
All I
so-
could say is this. I'm not for killing anybody.
Me either.
But if somebody else was flying a drone over our country, that shit would not fly for very fucking
Yeah.
long before we nuked somebody.
Yeah, no,
It
we're the
wouldn't
only ones that
last
can fly
48
drones over our
hours.
country.
The only reason this country is protected is because it has a nuclear weapon pointed in every single direction at once at all times. That is the only way we could be this spoiled of a fucking nasty little teenager of a fucking country. We're like, eh, we'll do whatever the fuck we
Yeah,
want because we can kill you.
We found moms and dads' guns and we've got them pointed at all you.
I'm going to Switzerland.
Oh, y'all.
Agreed
Oh,
with that. Drink with me because he doesn't have a drink.
No drink.
Thanks for you.
Hey, I heard that there's a rumor going around
Oh man,
that
That's what a rumor is.
that's a rumor.
there's a rumor.
I heard
rumor
there's
that
a
I
rumor that their episode 7
Oh god, here we go.
may be going to Hoth. That's the spoiler alert.
Uh-oh.
I saw the headline that
Here we
said
go.
the best planet may be returning, and I
Yeah.
said, oh, I guess it's Hoth.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you
And,
know for a
and I
fact-
didn't know. You just.
I'm a Tatooine guy myself, but
Well, see,
that's
that's
neither here nor there.
Like one of the first promo things that they did was what's his nuts on a fucking set.
what's
that
his
she-
nuts?
I'm having issues with words tonight.
No,
alright?
it's
Just
fine.
leave me alone.
He's the next door neighbor of
guy.
Douche Dude.
What's his nuts?
What's his nuts in
Hey, what's his nuts? What you got in the mail today? A Val pack?
No, not Lucas. The other one. Fucking shit.
JJ
Ryan?
Abrams.
J.J. Abrams. You said that.
Yeah, he did. And
And he said no, and then I
What's
said
his
George
nuts?
Lucas, and then he said no.
And then he said J.J. Abrams again, and that time it was right.
Right.
But the first little promo thing where they had J.J. Abrams like talking with one of the Muppets, you could tell
Yeah.
that set was Tatooine. Like it's a fucking
Oh, yeah,
desert
no, they'll be-
set
I think they'll
with
be
Hudson shit.
Of course they're gonna put
They have to.
They're
Tatooine.
bringing
They
back a
have
lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the original elements.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Because they're like, hey
And
nerds,
if
remember
they're
this?
gonna put
Right.
it in Hoth,
Remember
then
that shit we
unless
did 10
they
years
create
ago?
an entirely new
Mark
Hoth
Hamill.
fucking.
Sorry.
Come on,
Mark Hamill,
nerdy,
what?
nerdy,
It's
supposed to be
nerdy,
in
we
the
got
new
your
movie.
crap.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's got
He's
a
got a
full-on
beard.
Jedi
He looks
beard.
fucking
now.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks
They
wicked as
Obi
shit.
Wan him.
Yeah.
Did anybody hear Kevin Smith talk about the set?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was crying.
Did that
over
fill
it.
you with hope?
Yeah.
Lots.
Were you
yeah.
like,
They filled
okay,
me with
I
the
feel a
new
little
Hope.
better about this?
Hey-o.
Hey,
Yep.
Well, they're straying away from the computer animation stuff.
Yeah,
so
they're
it
doing a
should
lot
be
of
better.
live stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be some kind of computer animation.
Yeah.
Well,
the
I'm
fact
sure
that
there'll
they
be something
built
that we
the
all hate.
Falcon is
The
fucking...
woman that
Yep, it's already there.
worked on Empire is on this. working
Yeah.
on
Oh, that's so incredible.
Oh, and Lawrence Kasdan is back. A lot of the old, people
the old
are back.
crew.
The old
yeah,
band.
yeah,
Yeah, the old band.
Except
They got the old band
George.
back together.
They brought everybody back with George.
Right.
Well, I think
It's
what
not
happened
the
was
movie
they.
I have the problem with.
Yeah.
It's just the raping of the EU.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that was always, like the EU was always not official canon. You can get into that.
No, we've got a problem now.
Don't poke the bear.
I'm just saying,
shit.
that's what I think Lucas said, apparently. So.
Well, if Lucas said it, that needs a response.
Response.
The way that I always see it is that, like, Lucas would tell them things that he didn't want written or that he did. Like, he would prevent certain things from happening.
That's true.
Like, he has said, like, no, that character's too powerful. Like, that character shouldn't exist this way in the universe, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like if he oversaw these stories in that way, he was creating it for the fucking Star Wars universe. So I think it's just as valid as all the other shit he made.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Agreed.
And I think that if they're gonna say fuck you to the fucking expanded universe, then they shouldn't be fucking borrowing shit from it, because that's the biggest insult ever.
Right.
Oh, fuck you authors who have been writing for decades for Star Wars.
Yeah.
We're gonna steal your work and then say that it never really happened. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They
Get
should
their
have
own stories.
They should have
then.
an auto blow in the new movie.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we need.
That's how they upgrade R2-D2.
That's an auto blow.
He's got an auto blow.
He got an auto blow.
And then you hear that the same sound clip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's because C-3PO's banging him in the auto blowhole.
The auto blowhole.
For the lonesome whale.
Yeah. Moby Dick.
The auto blow 2 hole.
Oh man.
It all comes back to the auto blow.
Michigan.
Yes.
50-year-old mom.
Good riddance.
With her 2 teens.
No, I was assuming. Sorry.
Used grass killer to burn 100-foot dick and balls into a football field.
Nice.
Now, they had no aerial
Good for
shots, so
them.
the news
Good for them.
used one of their little drones to make sure they took an aerial shot. And it is a cock and balls.
How did they show that on the
It
air?
was a 50-year-old woman and her daughters, you said?
Teens. It said 2 teens.
Just 2 random teens she found.
Yeah, she just like, hey guys,
I need some teens.
I got some grass killer.
Hers, but that's more or less because she's
It was
dominatrix.
family time, you know?
It was
Yeah, you know.
Just burn a dick into a
These
lawn.
aliens are getting crazy.
Well, look at all the ancient South American crop
The
designs.
big dick and balls designs, yeah.
There's always a lot of but they always have some kind of big
They got
dick or
They
something.
got something
Yeah, right,
going on
right.
downstairs.
Yeah.
They got dangles and bojangles and
And what else?
Billy Whoppers and Wang Tackers and Who's
Is it me or have 50-year-old moms changed over the years?
Yeah.
They didn't used to be like, hey, let's...
Oh, my mom was 50.
Used to
She
name-
went out and got a tattoo with me.
There you go.
My mom just drank box of wine.
She did that too. Before and after. She bled a lot when the tattoo was done.
That sounds like a whole nother set of
Where did
problems.
she get tattooed on her?
That was in Florida.
Did she get
Not
like,
where.
Wait, did she get like a portrait of your face on her back?
No, it wasn't on
With
her
your
back. It was
thumbs
right
up?
behind her ear. It's very tasteful.
Tasteful.
It's got a picture of me with a bow tie, kind of
It
looking up
just, she
into the
got
distance.
shrimp fingers just tattooed across her wrist.
No, she got him tattooed on her real
It's
fingers.
like a
just a
shrimp.
shrimp.
It's a shrimp interwoven with a heart going through it.
Yeah, and it says, my son, Andrew. Or Mandrew, or Broken Andrew.
This is a little Wabo tattoo.
My mom's pretty badass. What can I say?
Huh?
She got shrimps and fucking.
So what was the
shit on
tattoo?
her shrimps. It was just a little banner that said "always." It was kind of a.
There you go.
Nice little family.
Said awesome talk.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that's the next advancement.
Do we know anybody who has an awesome talk tattoo
Dario
yet?
is
Not yet.
But-
Dario might be.
Dario.
maybe.
Wow.
See,
He brought it up.
she runs a website. Can I say the website?
Yeah, I don't think.
We both write. I write for her website.
Right.
Called SpookyMeat.com.
Spooky meat.
Yeah,
And
he's
her
got
boy
that.
Dario got Spooky Meat tattooed right across his
Oh,
fucking
cool.
forearm right here. And now he's talking about
The struggles.
the Struggles
t-shirt
Cthulhu t-shirts
design.
that are coming out. This is Struggles the Clown.
Yeah.
Have you seen the t-shirt design yet?
I haven't seen the t-shirt design. I've seen.
Should I put it up?
I haven't seen
I'll
it.
fire it up. I'll fire it up.
What is it? It's
Oh, yeah.
spooky meat MEE or MEA?
MEAT, like
MEAT.
Okay.
like meat, like food meat, but spooky.
That sounds pretty spooky.
There's actually
Look
people
it
that
up,
get
people.
paid to be
Yeah.
billboards to like advertise logos and stuff like that.
Oh, this is what's going to be on the shirt.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, there she is.
Yeah.
Wow. And he's
She
eating
designed it.
asparagus.
Evil
asparagus.
I thought it was worms. Like
No, he's
cool.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I know.
He's Cthulhuing it up.
Meg explained it to me.
Yeah.
And you design it? It's cool.
She designed it, yeah. And she did the banner, too.
So. Oh, the banner.
Yeah, the banner.
So if anybody watching wants a T-shirt, we'll probably have some. Let's go there.
Yeah, we'll be at Super Groove.
Where's the Super Groove info? Let me show you.
There's the
It's
we
under
know it's
that
in
box.
Freehold in New Jersey,
That's
in
what
the
she
United
said.
States.
Gace, which camera am I on, dude?
Your cam.
Cool. I want to hold it up. Saturday night, Awesome Talk will be live in our own tent, our Awesome Talk tent. Super Groove and Freehold. Is that good? Is that right?
Yeah, tickets are still available if I remember correctly. You come out. There's an awesome fucking festival for the fucking whole weekend, and we're gonna be there live and rowdy.
Boof.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna be live, but we're gonna
We
record.
can be live. We have that technology.
All right.
We might be live.
We might be live. If we're not live, at the very least, we'll be recording our drunk asses. You'll either
At the
get to
very
see it
least,
live.
we'll be alive.
Yeah, maybe.
I love how people can go to the bathroom during the show. That's just great.
Oh, yeah, well, there's enough of us here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If you break
it's
the
not a
seal, you're not gonna
dictatorship
hold it
here.
for 3 hours.
It's not a dictatorship here. We always try to get the same vibe as if you were actually at a bar.
Sometimes
like mid-conversation
it's a
at a bar,
blessing
you're
in
walking away getting
disguise.
pissed.
Yeah, right.
Unless you want us all to have catheters, you know.
Sometimes people leave and everyone else is like, ugh,
Wear a
finally.
diaper for the
Yeah.
show.
Diaper, yeah.
Don't think I won't. If anybody wants to sponsor a diaper, I'll do that.
I'm wearing one right
Yeah,
now. Just give me a
Bladder
brand name.
Buddy.
I'll spit it out.
Bladder Buddy.
Bladder Buddy.
Bladder Buddy.
That's what Douche Dude wears.
Yeah,
Bladder Buddy.
That's the
No, that's
it's
Douche
a
Dude's
movie
sidekick.
reference, and if anybody knows the movie, then you get a brownie.
He said that Douche Dude's sidekick is Bladder Buddy.
And that's bad because it's like a sidekick. That's pretty rough.
He's the sidekick to Secondhand.
Wow.
Nice.
He's a second string sidekick.
Oh my god.
France!
What state is that?
They come from France.
A model spent
It's in
50
Canada.
It's Florida. in
France,
France,
Florida.
and Florida.
A model spent $50,000 to look like a real doll. And in my opinion, she kind of looked like a blow-up doll in the end with big fat lips.
All right.
Is that the
Yeah,
one
that's
kinda
just
like
dumb.
Barbie?
Huh?
That's
Well,
the
she
one
said
looks
that,
like Barbie?
you know, she grew up in a small town. Everybody always told her she already looked like Barbie.
Right.
So she wanted to go the extra mile, and she spent the money on the fucking lip inflations and the hip reductions and the whatever the fuck, the bleached asshole.
That just leads me further on to the point that I've always felt that that there's enough shit in the world now to sustain everybody perfectly happy and let them do their own fucking thing. So
You're not hating on the fucking...
I'm not hating on her. I still do think she's fucking committable.
He said he would bleach his asshole,
He
yeah.
said he does it like on a daily.
He pours the Clorox down his crack in the morning before work.
Did not ever
Some
mention
people
that.
take it seriously.
I will never ever say that.
That's how he gets ready for job interviews.
Yeah, he just bleaches his asshole.
No, I get ready for job interviews like a normal American. I drink a fifth of whiskey
tie
and then
And
I
then
drive
he turns
And then
around.
bleaches his
He turns
asshole.
around to his future boss, pulls down his drawers, pooches his asshole out.
You got the nicest bleach asshole ever. We're gonna hire you today.
Yeah, and it was
What
like,
do you call it? His
All right,
drawers?
James.
And Andrew-
Like his pantaloons.
my drawers.
and Andrew mid pooch.
What?
It's
Another
like I
band name
knew.
right there, mid-pooch.
He's like, I knew this would get me the job.
Yeah.
Dad, I won. I did it.
That's Douche Dude's dog.
Mid-pooch.
Come on, mid-pooch.
He's an albino.
She's a bleach.
He's like a half albino. Half,
He's got the one bluey eye.
yeah, the one shitty eye, and the one good eye.
the moon eye.
He's got the Stones eye.
He wears Stones glasses
Oh man.
and has feathered hair.
Yeah, the hair's
God.
feathered, beautiful.
Feathered
You just don't
is
see it
awesome.
anymore.
Will that be
Corn
available in the
director.
Halloween stores this year?
Well,
Hopefully.
if you're lucky.
If you look up the Fonz, you just use one of those hairstyles.
Just look
It's
up-
He's
enough.
actually listed in my phone as Fonz. And sometimes I forget it, and I'll look for his fucking number, and I can't find it. And then I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, he's under Fonz.
Fonz.
Yeah.
Which is close enough to Stones.
Well,
Yeah.
the Stones had a picture one time, and him in a car, and I posted a picture from Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, I think the name of the movie is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
I
the guys
saw
in the
that.
convertible look just like him.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, he's got the
he-
feathered-
Stones is exactly like C-3PO.
Yeah.
Like, he just is exactly the human incarnation. of
Yeah. Sure.
John.
Well, he tends to divide a
John
room.
gets it.
This guy gets it.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, goldenrod.
That's
It's
right.
gonna catch on.
I
Yeah, he
really
is
thought
like
that was his
Goldenrod.
name for a long. Like when I first came on, that's all you guys called him. And I'm
Goldenrod?
Like, yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess that's his name.
Yeah.
Dude, he's,
Alright, he's one of those
he's
weirdos that have a nickname that everybody agrees with.
C3PO-ish.
Okay.
Sure, good for him.
Well done.
Back in Michigan.
Oh yeah, Michigan.
A lot of Michigan, Florida.
Well, those are the two
there's a
places
lot
where
of-
all the shit goes
There's a lot of
down.
issues out in them states there.
Oh dear.
There was a couple.
Oh, good.
This guy he always says every time I bring up a story, it's a couple doing some heinous shit.
Yep.
They had a live-in homeless man.
Oh.
Guy was
Then
about.
he's not
How
homeless.
is he homeless?
If
What
he's
the
in
fuck?
a house and
He's no longer homeless.
Yeah, what the
He
hell
was.
are
He
you
wasn't
talking
paying
about?
rent. They were just letting him stay there, but he was
So
homeless.
He's no longer
Just- all right,
homeless.
look,
Look,
this.
listen.
Get
if
this,
you're
get
living
this.
out in my parking
I
lot,
didn't
your
pay-
fucking car, and I let you come stay in here for a fucking few nights, you're still fucking homeless.
No, here's the thing.
I don't know how long he was there.
Here's
I
the
don't know if
thing.
he like
Did I pay
achieved
for this?
residency.
Did I pay for this mug? Right now, it's mine.
It's
I'm
not
not mugless.
yours.
It's mine
That
right
means
now.
if I rob somebody, it's just mine.
No,
Yeah.
it's mine at the moment.
I
I
wanted
put it
it.
back down there, and now it's not mine anymore.
It
But at
wasn't
the time
yours
that it was
ever.
mine.
You just held it.
So?
And you went delusional.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Anyway, they shared.
Hearsay.
The end.
The homeless guy's name was Michael Chaney. And I'm sorry, no, Michael Chaney was the husband in this. No, Martin Miller was the husband.
Get
Chaney,
straight.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Christ.
Either way, the fucking couple had a sexual experience with the homeless guy.
Oh.
The hubby became jealous of the homeless guy.
Oh.
The homeless guy tried to make dinner, and a big giant raw meat fight ensued. And it ended
Sounds
with
sexy.
Michael Chaney, who's the husband, becoming so jealous that he stated, "I'm a Marine. When someone challenges me, I go into kill mode." And when the police showed up, he was choking this
homeless.
20-year-old homeless guy almost to death.
That's
It's a feel-good
should
story.
have
at the
choked
end.
his own meat.
Yeah, I know, right? We don't know to fix that
I
problem.
don't really feel like I have to say anything. Like, that story in and of itself just entertained me significantly.
Well, what was funny was the guy came in, the homeless guy came into the bathroom, I'm sorry, where the wife was in the tub and the husband was in the room for undisclosed reasons. And he was like, "Hey, I want you to taste my meat." And next thing you know, somebody's hurling meat into the tub, and now meat's flying this way and that, and it's a whole thing.
It's a waste of meat.
It's a waste of meat.
That's
I think had a
America.
goddamn
Economy.
barbecue.
That's
You know?
America for you. When a homeless man can go and waste a perfectly good steak by throwing it at somebody else,
It's a meat fight.
It was chopped meat.
that was America.
And I guess with the shit that went in the tub was hot chopped meat.
It was like meat from 100 different cows.
Yeah.
We need douche dude to the rescue.
Some of that.
Send
Yeah.
douche dude in.
Yeah.
Douche dude comes in through the skylight.
Blinds everybody with his fucking eye vinegar.
It's like, "Ah!"
You can't be a good person and say, let's bring this homeless person into our home.
And then
And
bang.
then
Fuck 'em.
Not yeah, and then all this goes down, and like you didn't think this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
we were just trying to help him. Come on.
Yeah.
No, you weren't just trying to help him. You were trying to stick your dick in or vagina on him.
Yeah, where's the defense of the homeless dude in this article?
Yeah, for real.
Hey,
He's like,
this
"They-
couple.
Oh, he's the victim.
He's the victim,
absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely. I could see it in my head. He got invited in by this couple.
Yeah.
And then one night, one of the several nights that he spent there, the lady came in all sexy like and tried doing something sexy, and the husband was like, "Yeah, go for it." Yeah, and then like her hot sister comes into the mix. That's when shit gets crazy.
Yeah,
we're
it's
talking
crazy. Right.
Now it's
Yeah.
hot, weird, homeless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Homeless
With
sex, twin sisters.
With sisters, yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't even say twin sister. Good catch.
Well, I'll
Good
throw that
call.
on there.
Yeah, throw that in there.
He's like, well, they're not going to hunt me, so I guess this is fine.
It just kind of sounds to me like, hey, you can make burgers and eat here if you fuck us. Or let us fuck you, whatever.
That seems like a pretty good scenario.
Yeah. And now the guy's like, oh, I earned the opportunity to
This
make
is great.
some burger meat.
Make a fuck.
If I
Making fuck.
if I was homeless,
Yes.
if I was homeless, my one concern wouldn't be where to get food. It would be where to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's a bigger problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the food. I'm worried about, all right, I ate the food. Now what am I going to do?
Well, one time I went to New York. You're familiar with New York
Yeah.
City. And I came out of the subway, and as I emerged into main land in broad daylight, there was a woman crouching in the middle of the road, and she looked me right in the eyes and said, "Them beers make me piss."
Nice. Well,
and I just went.
That's pretty commonplace.
And I just went, yeah, huh?
Yeah. That's all you can.
That'll do that.
You're just gonna go. All right. Well, I gotta go do this thing now.
What am I gonna do?
Well, thank you for letting me see that for once in my life ever. That's good.
But in New York, if like you walk around, like those are always my concerns when I'm in New York. Is I'm eating, like, all right, but now where am I gonna go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
I
right.
avoid eating.
There's only so many Starbucks.
There's only so many Starbucks you can go into.
You avoid the problem by not causing it to begin with.
Yeah. I once went into a place just to use the bathroom to change into a suit to go to a job interview. I mean, that was hard enough. So I can imagine if I actually had to use the bathroom.
Yeah, no,
that's horrendous.
And you don't want to touch anything.
No, you don't want to touch
everything.
anything.
Is sticky or thick.
You go in and for me, my first rule of defense would be to just line everything with toilet paper and hope that I have enough toilet paper afterwards to wipe my ass.
Yeah.
You just wrap yourself like the mummy. And just
Actually, use less toilet paper that way. It's very smart.
Yeah.
You gotta try that next. Good.
Oh, that's horrific.
I walked into a hospital in New York and I used my elbows to open every door.
Yeah, you might as well.
You know,
yeah.
And it was like because it looked like the Civil War out there after a battle. Like it was like people sawing off limbs and shit.
Yeah. That's the New York hospital. That's
pretty much it.
It was just
the way it is.
Fucking disaster area.
Oh. Good old New York.
Washington.
The state or DC?
I believe it's the state.
Okay.
Well, okay.
State never sleeps.
The state that's on
the state that never
the
works.
northwest.
Yeah.
In the north.
A man was charged with impersonating. I thought this was weird. Impersonating a retired police officer for 20 years. He was caught because he broke up a fight, identifying himself as a retired officer and telling people to call 911. He kind of sounds more effective than real police.
Yeah.
Jim Leahy, Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, leave this guy alone. He's not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
He's not like, hey, I'll get you out of a ticket if you blow me.
Right.
You know? He's just...
He's a retired police officer. He
Not
pretended
really.
to be a retired...
For 20 years.
You know
he
what?
pretended.
I guarantee you the last 15 years, he probably really sincerely believed it, too.
Yeah, well, after a while, you do
just
believe
kind
your
of
own
fall
bullshit,
into it,
right?
yeah.
Like...
But he didn't do it to collect any kind of pension or anything.
No, exactly.
No, leave him alone.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, I think he was just saying it because he needed that extra little, boost of confidence, whatever. It didn't harm anybody. Fucking let him do
Look,
it.
I
Do
have
his
friends who proclaim all kinds of crazy shit about themselves. Proclaiming you used to be a police officer doesn't really seem to be that damaging.
No,
Sometimes I pretend to be a retired garbage man. I mean, that's just what I like to do. So what's wrong with that?
Thanks a lot, Mike
You know
Sgroi.
what?
Now the police are on their way.
know,
and
they're
they're
on
gonna
their way.
kick my door
I am a
in.
retired garbage man, and I'm offended by that. All right, you
offended by
don't know the plight of my people.
Actually, that's a pretty good job nowadays.
Now
fake retired garbage man, right?
Yeah.
That's the plight of my people. Is we retired when we were 20,
It's a
saying
union
fucking
job.
garbage
Yeah.
man, whatever.
Yeah,
It's a city job, fake
No.
retired garbage man. You get a fake pension and everything.
That's awesome.
What do you guys think about the Satanic Church in Florida giving out coloring books?
Coloring books?
So far, I think it's great.
Goddamn hilarious.
Coloring books of what? Of their religion?
Of
Well,
Cthulhu.
yeah,
and
like
fucking,
because
the Hounds of Hell.
Is that going to be the next season of True Detectives?
I actually was reading about them because I was going to ask the spokesman to come on Awesome Talk.
Oh, interesting.
But I wasn't sure because I don't know. I wasn't sure.
Well,
That
I'm
seems
down.
a little
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
not-
crazy side, but I'm down.
Well,
Wait,
there's
why
an
is it
obvious
crazy?
reason, regardless of what you
It's a-
believe
oh,
for
no,
church
it's-
and state. This is the reason.
They're not. It's sort of more of just a statement against the idea of there having to be equality. If you're going to breach the separation of church and state, then it can go to whatever extreme we decide because you breached it.
Right.
That's sort of the point of them.
Well, I'm a Pastafarian myself, recently converted, and I would be glad to pass pasta out at public schools. I think it'd be the best choice for some folks' children, who are also folks.
Maybe they could send the coloring book in.
Yeah, I would love a
You can
coloring
find them
book.
on the website. They're $9.99.
It's like Damien Goes to Market and
$9.99.
Lucifer.
That's a ripoff for a coloring book. What are most coloring books nowadays? $3.99.
Like
Yeah, right.
Got some balls.
What is it? Come with a Ouija
You can
board?
still go to the Dollar General and get some pretty badass coloring books.
Those people are evil.
I know.
Yeah.
Evil Satan worshippers.
Yeah. Well,
Taking
whatever.
advantage of consumers like that.
For $9.99. I think that's the best way to refute
$3
people.
worth of paper.
Because I'd be like, fuck this, I'm not paying $9.99 for a coloring book.
Yeah, that's what's going to keep them away from work.
I'll go over here and pay for the sheeps and the lambs and then all the other bullshit.
Yeah, they got cooler looking angels and shit over there.
Yeah, I'll
and
take
you
that.
can get that book in any fucking hotel room you want.
It's true.
A Chinese man in China.
Oh, really? Not in France? Or Michigan?
He divorced his wife
Oh, well, just fuck him.
and he sued her
Oh, well, just fuck him.
for giving birth to an ugly baby girl.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't the woman have plastic surgery or something? Is that one?
What? No, it's not. This isn't the triple boob, bro.
No, it's the other one. Like,
Did she have plastic
they had-
surgery and he didn't know she was really
Yeah,
ugly
yeah.
previously?
Yeah, no, it's not this.
Alright.
He's
Another
angry because the baby was ugly.
Well, most babies are ugly.
Well, yeah.
They just look like
babies-
maggots.
They look like little
They are
potato faced
maggots.
bug
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what a maggot is a baby.
It's a baby fly.
Yeah, it's a dirty baby
It's
fly.
a dirty,
Okay.
horrible baby fly that pukes on itself to lubricate its motion.
Humans are not that
Just
much
like
better.
the fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Did he win or is it still pending?
It's pending. This is tied up in the courts.
In the China justice system?
Yeah.
Do they have time for this over there?
Dude, they're very organized.
Is there a jury
They're
that
not brainwashing this.
Well, whatever. Somebody called number
Yeah,
600
yeah,
million
yeah.
and 62 and somebody had it.
Oh man, Jesus.
So yeah, because of an ugly baby girl. How the fuck do you even judge a baby?
I thought they killed off all the baby girls in China. Wasn't that a thing? Wasn't that a thing
Like
for a while in
Yeah.
China?
Euthanasia.
Oh,
shit!
So what does he
No,
care?
it was a
I
limit
don't
to
We're just
one
gonna
girl
kill it.
per family.
Oh
They
my
had
god,
to
that
shoot
just
many
won!
women.
That just won!
It's just-
Oh my god.
Weren't they doing that in China? They were killing
Dude,
off.
I
Yeah,
don't
they were
blame
throwing them in a
them.
ditch like in the
Do
movie
it.
300.
Just fuck
Just
them.
the
They were throwing off the
This
fucking
is
weaklings.
China.
What are they doing over there?
This is China!
Yeah,
No, it was-
America's the problem with their
It was a
drones.
legal form of population control. Like you could only have like either I don't remember if it was one daughter or one son, but you could only have one of one
Yeah.
gender, and then the other
Right.
gender didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's like a billion
Many
fucking people.
Yeah.
Enough's
You can't
enough.
even
Stop
see the
fucking.
sky anymore
Well, that's
in
just it. What they
China.
would do is after you achieved the legal limit of children, you get fucking.
What
you get
religious?
spayed
What
or
religion do
neutered.
they practice over there?
What if the baby's a hermaphrodite?
Well, whatever. So start passing out condoms for that.
Send them an auto blow.
Yeah, send them auto blows. Look, dudes.
Hey,
Auto
no,
blows
they're
are
doing
fucking
it. They're
so
doing it
bad.
right. If you ask me, you
Here's
get
an
so many
auto
kids,
blow.
and then you just go in and you get spayed or neutered, and then you're done. Then you just
Interestingly
go
enough,
away.
the maker of the auto blow too, he Skyped in here from China.
Really?
Lives,
No, he
yeah.
was in China.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
spiffy.
Yeah.
From the plant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How's
Auto
your-
blows
how's-
just going down the line.
Yeah. He's like, hello.
In the background, you see that.
I personally test all of them.
After
And in the background, you see the quality control section where they're testing them out.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm gonna glue it to your hand.
Yeah, man, totally.
It's like a gravity thing.
Okay, so let me throw one more out there.
All right.
Hey, horny.
Wow.
What now?
Nelly.
Someone else is tripping over their tongue now.
A horny Florida woman,
All right.
58 years old.
Nice.
Okay.
She calls 911 to claim that her son or her son-in-law or some shit took her car because she gave it to him and now she doesn't want him to have it and he won't bring it back, so the police show up. Turns out it was a phony call because she just wanted a cop to show up so she could try and fuck him.
Wow.
To which he said no. No.
Was he a real
Sounds
cop
like
this
a
time?
porno.
Well, it was a real. I don't think it was the.
Yeah.
I think if that guy had shown up, he would have been the hero.
Right.
Yeah.
And he would have died. He would have dove
Yeah.
in. You know.
Just get a homeless guy.
A pizza man or a cable guy.
Homeless guy.
Get
pizza
a
man.
homeless
Extra
guy, go to the
anchovies.
Halloween store, get a cop outfit there. You're good. You don't have to get sued or anything like that. or
Everybody's
arrested.
happy.
Did they have an auto blow for women? Did they have the
I
opposite?
said the auto eat, right?
Auto-
the
the auto
one.
eater?
They don't have one. I told
Right?
Brian Sloan
That's
that
next.
there should
No,
be.
there-
one.
Don't you think like a dick-shaped dildo should be replaced by the tongue lapper
Little
of the
tongue,
clit?
They,
yeah.
well, they have like
Carpet
They
mod.
got like the little rabbit thing that like sort of diddles
no,
the
they
clitoris.
have like tongue-shaped things.
like
but,
cow tongues. Just,
Nothing that you just plug in and you just
But
like,
it's
you go to
not
Western,
like-
hook yourself up to it.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's really worrying me about fucking this auto blow is the fact that it's plugged into a power supply. It's like my main worry.
The auto blow has Andrew.
Experience,
I don't know if
man.
you know this, but the auto blow's motor has over 1,000 hours of suck power. Do you know that? So now we need an auto eat with 1,000 hours of cow tongue slurping power. So it just sluckles upon the clitoris.
They should have the auto blow. You know, how, like those things where you jog, it counts your calories and steps.
Oh, yeah.
The auto blow
pedometers.
that works with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the strokometer.
The strokometer, something like that.
Yeah.
And
One,
then,
two,
and
three,
then you
four.
could, and then you could actually score yourself. You can get like achievement points. Like this time, I'm gonna go for 10,000 or 15,000 strokes before I nut. Yeah.
So like, hold on.
Working up the stamina.
You set a goal for stamina.
High score,
Right.
no aneurysm.
Right. Exactly.
No, man,
Dude,
you're-
I'm at 15,000 strokes. I've been going an hour straight. I can't see straight out of my left eye, but this is awesome. I'm going for 4,000.
But what speed did you use?
Who was the guy in the
which
news? He
sleeve?
had like
They've
100
got to
orgasms
play.
a day.
There's
Remember
yes, there was
sleeve
a
option,
yeah.
too.
Orgasm
yeah.
Guy in the
Depending
news,
on
yeah.
the size of your tongue. What?
Guy in the news recently. He actually had something happen
know
where he
so
got
much about
he got brain damage or something.
From the orgasms.
No, well, the orgasms followed.
Oh!
And now he's just like coming all fucking day long, and he can't stop. He says it's destroying his life.
I wonder
Yeah.
if
Or
he's
helping.
dehydrated.
That would just at that point in
Well,
time, I would
there's-
just come my way right off a fucking cliff,
Don't
land
you
head
think he
first.
would be?
Well,
You don't think it would be what?
Don't you think he would be?
Dehydrated?
All the time?
You'd be shooting blanks at some point.
Yeah, I mean, there's no sperm left. This is
No,
just
but
like
your
dick
body
shit.
won't produce
Yeah, but
it.
They're
there's
just shooting out clouds of dust at this point in time.
there's actually
Dick
It's
dust.
just coughing at that
Best
point.
bad name ever.
there's actually a
Dick
show.
dust. For dick dust.
Bump me in.
Somebody bump him in.
Bump him in.
Thank you. There's actually a show called Sex Brought Me to the ER.
Yes.
So there's like a
Yes.
woman that kept
We're
having
aware of it.
orgasm and it couldn't stop
Yeah.
for so many hours or something.
Well, there's a
It's
woman
crazy.
recently, she killed herself over it. Because she couldn't fucking stop having orgasms. She had a
Crazy.
condition where it
Some
wouldn't stop.
people
It was
just
like
have it
500
worse.
a day. So, I mean, what are you doing? At that point, your entire life is you writhing on the floor.
It's like the Rob Schneider character.
Yeah.
You ever seen Saturday
Yeah,
Night
but
Live?
I don't
Yes,
think it would
yes.
feel
Remember that?
good
Yeah.
forever.
What?
You're not like writhing forever. Like at some point,
Eventually,
it
you're like,
doesn't feel
God, I
good
gotta, like,
anymore.
make the spare ribs.
Shake like a tuning fork. That's what happens. That's weird.
I don't remember where it was I saw it. It was somewhere on the internet, but
Yeah.
it was something about like the male walrus has the longest orgasm and it's like 80 minutes or 8 hours or something
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
But here's the thing that's my first response, and then you tell me that there's somebody that's just orgasming constantly. Like that, I couldn't handle the 8 hours that Mr. Walrus does. Fucking probably.
I imagine it'd
on
be
a
the
regular
female.
basis.
The female would have the longest because the male has the mustache. You know, chicks dig
True.
the.
Well, that's
You
just
go
it.
down.
The male has the natural mustache, but I don't know if the female
Natural
walrus has a
mustache.
clitoris.
It's like the Struggles Thulu mustache.
Struggles Thulu. Struck Thulu.
Struck Thulu, yeah.
Is that
So
why he
wait,
does that?
what
I
happened
tried
previously
to bring
with
that
the
up on Google,
Yeah.
but it came up with fish that fake orgasms.
fish that fake orgasms? I hate the fish had
Fucking
enough.
fish tease.
All right, I'm done.
God, I'm like
I gotta go back to the
perfectly
story.
aligned
Oh,
looking out
yeah,
fish
you're
too.
so good.
This is so
Okay, hold on.
I
What were you
got
bring
you
up?
playing.
No, what happened with the kid when he found out his mom would fake the whole stealing the car thing, and then the cops showed up? That previous story. I meant to ask that. Remember the kid? She said you can go borrow my car, but she just wanted to.
Oh, yeah. She
Dude,
ended up
thank you for
arrested
keeping
for
us back
making
on the
false
page.
911 calls. Yeah. Because she was just trolling 911 for card.
I'd like to know what the kid had to think about all this.
I don't know if there even was a kid.
Yeah,
Oh, she might have faked the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, she might have just
Yeah.
thrown a teddy bear out the window
That
and said,
line-
hey, there we go, I'm going to film the rest of the
line
story.
dirty
Yeah, she was an old, dirty, saucy
She
whore.
would have had a better chance
I
if
think-
the game were gone.
The mailman must have been like, I'm not good enough. You
Yeah.
can't fuck me.
Yeah, what the
the
fuck?
UPS guy, I'm
UPS
here every
right.
day.
FedEx?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
You're fucking a wire.
All right, so
This brown was gonna do stuff for you.
Yeah, what can Braun do for you? Apparently not enough.
we've now approached the time of the night, which is Awesome Talks. Why the fuck are you here? Now we're going to point it to Mike Sgroi, and I want to know what's going on in the world of Mike Sgroi. What shows you got coming up? Where can people find you? Just go nuts.
Well, I'm here because we have the show coming up on the 15th.
November 15th.
November 15th.
Yep.
So we're going to promote that. And then, you know, I'm here. I'm always up to something. So, you know, follow me on Twitter at Mike Sgroi21. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram doing that. I've been trying to learn a lot of how to design websites. I want to do like just a photography page, just something interesting. We're trying to build skills. So
I see your photography on Instagram all the time, and I think it's awesome.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I might try to do something with that. I don't know if I can make money off of something. You know, maybe sell prints or something. So I've been trying to learn that. And yeah, just you know, just your show's coming up. Nothing really booked yet. You know, keep busy.
What about the film you've been working on? What's going on with
We're
that?
working on, good thing you brought that up. Yeah, working on, with Iron Horse Cinema. We've been working together a long time, and we shot a fan film based on the video game Uncharted, so that should be coming out soon. We have coming up, it's in Stratford, New York. Great, I gotta look this up. We're screening our feature film called Kingdom Come, which we shot back in 2012, and it's been a long process, a lot of post-production into that. You know, everybody has jobs, and it's been hard to really just get it done, but we got it done, and we're going to be screening it up at a theater in New York. I'll send you the link to everything, and then, because I don't have it in front of me, but we're doing a screening of the film in New York at this old movie theater. It's supposed to be a really nice theater. That's coming up in the end of October. If people want to come, I think it's $5. I don't think it's expensive. It is up in New York though, so it should be a lot of fun. And that's it. And I still should mention that I produce hip-hop music. I do that in addition. So the music's all up. ReverbNation.com /Mike Sgroi music.
Awesome.
So that's all on there if you like hip-hop.
Cool.
Good hip-hop, it's on there. And
what about YouTube?
YouTube, I don't really have a lot on YouTube. I mean, I have my stand-up videos.
Sure.
I have some music on YouTube. I haven't really been keeping up with my YouTube page. I have old stuff I shot. I tried to do like the Mike Sgroi show, and I do some stuff with some fake phone calls where I would just ad-lib some fake phone calls, and then just some old comedy videos and stuff. So I think my next thing is going to be to try to do some kind of podcasting and stuff.
Cool.
And you know, just whatever, anything interesting I can get into. If anybody wants to go see the movie The Drop, I'm down. You know, it looks like a good movie. So, I'm single, ladies. You know, whatever. I bought this shirt today, so.
Well, it looks good.
Thank you, appreciate it. So, and that's it. It's a large. It fits.
And Mike is going to be performing stand-up on the November 15th.
November 15th
Saint
show. And Foster's going to be there, right?
Talk Foster,
yes.
the genius, is going to be there.
Talking about the booty, Foster.
Sherman Tanks from a podcast going to be there. Rodney Rush from Breaking Bad. Jacopo's coming here from Italy.
Badass.
It's going to be just this crazy fucking like night. Teddy Faley's weird, just insane variety night. Twine is going to play. It's our first show since last year.
One real quick thing that I just realized for some of us on the show being members of Twine, this is going to be the first time that I'm actually going to go out and play after drinking for a solid 4 hours beforehand.
Yeah.
Like those of you out in the music world, you know your limits. Some people it's like a couple drinks. Some people it's a whole shitload more, and you just go out and you fucking do your thing. For me, it's always been like 1 or 2 beers tops. This is the first time that I'm just going to be drinking constantly for the while beforehand. So I'm just going to put out a public apology ahead of time.
You're going to have to start drinking at the practices and build up a tolerance.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, well, I've already started building up the tolerance. I'm working on it.
I'm one of the singers, so if you fuck up, I'm just going to kick you square in the nuts.
Well, that's fine. Just know that probably won't make the music sound better. It'll look better, though.
Him dropping to his knees, going to a solo.
Vomiting all over the floor like a true rock star, but nobody knows it's not because I'm nervous, it's because my right nut is lodged in my ear now.
You're fired if you don't vomit.
Oh, it's gonna be...
So anything else? Anything else you want to promote?
No.
Okay. So, now we've come to the point of the final word. Now, as people know, the final word is when you give if you had a final message to the whole world, what would it be? So tonight, I'm going to give the first one to Heavy Metal John.
I knew it was coming. All right, first I want to say...
That's your final word. Moving on.
Take your time. Go for it.
No, it's not going to be long. First, I want to say the roast and the macaroni and cheese was amazing.
Oh. Yeah, gags.
Nice.
Big clankies to gags right there.
Clankies.
Jesus.
I don't really know what to say. I just want to say I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. Move it along.
All right. Very well done. Thank you, man. Next final word. Sarah.
My final word is I am so super excited that South Park starts tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. All the South Park references we were making. So.
That's pretty much all.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I'm excited too.
Next final word goes to Gegita.
Mr. Gigita over here. My final word is, you know what? A shameless plug. Check out DollarShaveClub.com. $6 a month, including shipping and handling, you'll get some awesome-ass razors.
Does it work, Gegita?
You get razors for
It
your
does
ass?
work.
He hasn't killed
I've
himself
been using
yet.
it for months, and I get a better shave. And they also have something called the One White Charlie. You should check that out.
All right, I just might.
Sweet Jesus.
I feel like my pubic hair is gonna be gone. So
I feel like you do that or you bleach your ass.
Thank you, Gegita.
No razor burn.
Mandrew or broken hand Drew. Shrimp fingers. Go for it.
Douche dude.
Douche dude. Shh.
Don't tell them my secret identity.
I can't wait to go on Zazzle and make you a douche dude
I'm
shirt.
excited for this. I'm really excited for this.
Stone's a second hand.
Absolutely.
He works off of second hand technology.
He has a solar powered cape.
Solar powered cape.
Wow.
Epic level.
He blinds you with the power of the sun.
It's just a really bad reflection. You're like, God, I wish you wouldn't stand there.
It's the one thing that did him in.
All right.
My final word is don't be a dick.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot, man.
That was
That's insightful.
That was it. I'm tired. Fuck you. Don't be a dick.
I'll go next. Let me throw the prelims out there first, all right? If you want to find us online, Awesome Talk TV. This is me?
Where am I at?
Awesome Talk TV. Facebook, friend us. Instagram, Twitter, follow us. Sarah and I have a podcast on iTunes and Droid called Ice and the Face. So find us there, definitely. And also, all this shit is created by Homebar Productions, which you can find on Facebook. So my final word, first off, I want to say thank you to all the guests and contributing members tonight. Mike Sgroi for being here tonight, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming by, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I want to say thank you to Heavy Metal John for being
Thanks
here
for having
tonight.
me.
Thank you. I want to say thanks to Brian Dooley and Miko for being here and, you know, doing in the middle of the show. I want to say thanks.
Don't we have such a gay little club?
Yeah, totally.
Like gay, like legit, married. Like we're like a bunch of little.
I want to say
dwarves.
thanks to the chat room,
We all
Hatim,
just clap for each other.
Hatim, Wolf, Erin, all the people in and out all night. You guys have been great. Thank you very much. I want to say thanks to James Gustin and his band, Delete Control Shift Power. We're going to show a music video for them tonight, which is very important to him. And he's our boy. He's also going to be here in November at the November live show where Mike Sgroi is going to be, Foster the Genius, German Tanks, B.
All
Trey,
right,
Rodney
Jesus
Rush, blah, blah, blah.
Christ, dude.
Your actual
This
final word.
commercial's gotta end.
This is part of my final word.
Your final word is awful.
Yeah, but it's an advertisement.
For my final
word
word,
is
I wanted to say happy birthday to John Lackey
thanks so
and
much.
Ryan.
Happy birthday.
You know, you guys are all my fucking boys. I wanted to say that lately there's been a lot of great shit happening. I want to say Ryan really put in some serious time with this bar, fucking getting it done. He did a great job. I don't know what the hell happened to him tonight. I know he's been working. He's been working around the clock. I hope he's all right.
He earned it, though.
You know what I
It's all
mean?
right.
Stone's hooking us up at
Stones, I
the
don't know
Super
where the
Groove
fuck he is.
Music Festival. That's going to be great. Gegita has put in so much to make this fucking show in the studio what it is in the last few months. He was one of the last fucking guys added to this real crew, and he's done a great fucking job. Sarah has done an amazing job with the design work for the banners, the shirts. I mean, everything has just been a really, really massive group effort around here lately. So my final word is just much appreciation for the guests and the people that are all involved here. So that's my final word. So now I want to pass along. First off, I want to say to John Lackey, you never get a normal final word.
No.
Do you have a normal final word that you want to put out there? Okay.
No.
All right. So I want to put it out
It's
there.
always a
He's like,
special
no,
final
it's
word.
like
So
I thought of something the other day. You know what I thought of the other day? There's something that we say on this show all the time, and that's I say that to say this.
Yeah.
I was in a meeting the other day at work with my boss, and I was talking a bunch of bullshit. Just all these words are coming out of my mouth, and all of a sudden I'm like, and I say that to say this, and had to stop myself from laughing hysterically because I just always fucking say.
Now we did get that from Michael Ian Black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
So
I forgot what episode.
before we play the video and the short interview from James, pass it over to John Lackey, superteamh2.com.
Here we go.
The special.
Final word.
I went.
Yeah, guys, man. We're good.
The advertisement for
Yeah, all that whole thing.
Yeah.
That whole thing. That happened.
That was so impactful that you already forgot it.
Yes. All right. Here we go. My final word. If I've learned one thing from the show Mad Men, it's that I have about 3 seasons worth of tolerance for the show Mad Men. But let's assume for the sake of argument that I've learned 2 things from these Mad Men. The second thing I learned is that I have what it takes to be a self-destructive, bourbon-sipping Madison Avenue ad man. Remember when we were growing up, the garbage they used to sell us in between episodes of DuckTales? It was all the same. Pre-packaged after-school snacks featuring helmeted kids on skateboards, grinding on rails made of frosting, flip-kicking over senior citizens who are screaming that we need to turn down those darn snacks, somebody could get hurt. Fuck you, Grandma. These toaster pastries are packed with vitamin eat shit and die. A couple guitar licks, now the grannies are rapping for some reason, and there you have it. Every commercial from our childhood. Yeah. I could totally write these. There was also an obsession with food being fun to eat. This chicken nugget is fun because it's shaped like a dinosaur. It's fun to eat. I'm having fun with my friends after soccer practice because our food does not require utensils or refrigeration. This is fun. We're more sophisticated now, and we deserve better ads. This is where I come in with my unsolicited ad submissions. Simplicity is key. Who can forget the Do You Have Milk campaign? Well, do you? Nev Campbell's frothy mustache asked. Then we, collectively as a nation, replied, yes, we have milk, and we awaited further instructions. Here's where my ad campaign would have taken the milk game to the next level if the brass over at Big Dairy returned my phone calls. I'd go fully David Lynch. Just wait for it. I'd go fully David Lynchian. It's a peaceful summer day in a quiet Midwestern suburb. The sun is shining. Birds are chirping. A newspaper lands perfectly on a front stoop. A man in a robe bends down to pick up the paper. Then suddenly the camera is now traveling through his spinal cord, and at the end, instead of a brain, there is a tall, frosty, screaming glass of milk. The scene slowly dissolves to the man drowning in a lake with pulsating udders superimposed over his thrashing body. The screen goes black. The word milk with a question mark flashes on screen for half a millisecond. Then you're back to watching Modern Family. Curiously, my next submission was also shot down. I wanted to create a recruiting ad for marine biologists. Because what if there was a shortage one day? How are we going to get people excited about aquatic discovery again? My idea was a 30-second underwater shot with a gravelly voice at the end saying, "We'll look at more fucking seahorses before 7 a.m. than most of you assholes do all day." Apparently, that's not the type of message the aquatic science community wishes to share with the world. Nor is there a need to recruit. Nor is there a need to recruit scientists through TV commercials. 2 things I should have thought about before renting $800,000 worth of underwater cameras that were used to film Titanic. Rejected again and again. What would the madmen do? Oh, probably just drink heavily, live a tortured existence, destroy the lives of everyone around them, and look great in a suit. I have never been more qualified for anything in my life.
Thank you very much. John Lackey, superteamh2.com. Now we're going to play the video. Delete, Control, Shift, Power, James Gustin's band. I just want to say to everybody, thank you very much for drinking with us. And gentlemen, that is Awesome Talk.
Because the first song we ever wrote is more like 9 Inch Nails Hurt.
Yeah.
You know, it's very sad because when I was 23, I was in a different band. We were called Poisonation. And it's the same message. You know, I've been spreading this message of shut the fuck up government bastards for years. And my drummer shot himself in the head. He was 19 years old, had a 1-year-old daughter, and it took me 5 years to be able to even fucking talk about this. So I write this song, Numb, and it's going to be one of the most beautiful songs, the most hurtful, painful, but still beautiful because, well, to me anyway, I don't know how it's going to come across to everyone else who hears it. But this song has so much emotion behind it. Every time I sing it, I am on the verge of tears. And the drummer that we've been working with right now, I met him at my old drummer's funeral.
Wow.
It's heavy shit.
That's pretty cool.
It's heavy shit.
Did you bring him with you?
Go ahead and twist that knife again. I'm waiting to feel the pain.
My soul is drained, my heart beats slow. Lost my senses and self-control.
alright.
Yeah, where's your boo-boo? You fell?
Mind your fucking attitude. Mind your fucking attitude. Mind your fucking shit.